The Enosphere, year 3025. Succession wars still rage across the breadth of humanity, technology spirals into decline, and the Battlemech is still sovereign over the battlefield. Welcome, Mechwarriors, Great House Nobles, and Comstar Acolytes, to the Mercenaries 2, a Mechwarrior Destiny miniseries brought to you by Neon Lights Roleplay. I'm Foxy, your Stratcom XO, Maestro, and Liaison for tonight's contracts. I hope your local education is functional and broadcasting well and that you have a comfortable seat for the night. Be sure to slam the links popping up in the chat module of your cockpits right now to join the ranks of the Neon Lights Roleplay community and Mercenary organization. But before we get to anything more with that, let's introduce our mercs. First up, fighting for the Confederation, the Chancellor, and House Liao, it's Egg-chan.
Oh shit, back again. I'm excited to be returning as River, Call Sign Shops.
Glad to have you back on board, Chops. Up next, representing the States General and the economic interests of House Steiner, it's RJ.
Oh, hey, everybody. I'm RJ. You can catch me all over the place as RJustice282, but for now, I'm playing Gary House, codename Goose.
Glad to have you back on board, Goose. Third on the lineup, steeped in the glory and honor of House Garita and all of the Combine Mustard Soldiery, it's Rainy Keys.
Hi, hello, my name is Rainy, or Rainy Keys. You can find me anywhere on the internet under that moniker, except for if you're looking on the Dead Bird website, that's Rainy Keys. Tonight I am, once again, playing the ever vulnerable, I guess, Herda Bancroft, also known as call sign Sugar Rocks.
Glad to have you back in the cockpit, Sugar Rocks.
The ever vulnerable.
She is, shut up.
Let's hope not too vulnerable. And lastly, but certainly very far from least, wielding Freedom's sword in the name of the First Prince and these Federated Suns, sorta, it's Bailey.
That's me! I love how it's just Bailey that's doing it, not my character or anything. Also, I kind of married into House Liao. I'm playing Sierra, who is River's lovely wife, Sarah Sai. My internet names where you can find me in places are Skepsis3 or Skepsis_re. And Sierra's call sign is Desert Heat. And I'm looking forward to playing this game because we didn't get to do mech stuff last time.
So don't worry, we're gonna do some mech stuff. Glad to have you back on board again, Desert Heat. And again, reminding from last time that this is the hardest intro to do because everyone else's intro matched a great house that fit their character. And then there was you, because you're from the fucking sticks.
Yeah, I think I said last time that she's from, like, the equivalent of, like, Appalachia in the space, like...
You're from Space, Ohio. It's kind of wild,
somewhere,
actually.
Yeah. But in the hills.
Appalachia is better than Ohio, don't do that.
I'm sorry, you're right, that's my bad. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, come on, don't do that to the... Don't do that to Appalachia.
There's so many people who live in Ohio.
No. Before we get started tonight, my higher-ups have asked me to advise you all at home that the Battletech universe is not a lighthearted one. Our mercs have been briefed on what to expect and have contingencies of their own, but unfortunately, no such thing can be negotiated for you all at home in contracts. Tonight's show may include sensitive content such as general violence, death, mentions of unjust warfare, political conflict, and personal loss. If any of those seem a bit too much of you, or if the battle grid looks a bit hot, please feel free to change the tab, close the stream, or otherwise step away from the broadcast, and the last trip home will be on station for Xville. We hope to see you back here in the future. With the negotiations out of the way, let's drop right into the action. Dear friends, mercs, last episode found you with some revelations. Digging further into this planet you've landed on and the pirates you're supposed to be clearing out, you got a name, the Grizzlies. You got some information. And you also earned an unlikely ally. Slightly deceitful, if I would. Scrap Foreman revealed to be a field scientist with the New Avalon Institute of Sciences, working under House Davian. One Nairobi Jala revealed herself to you as clearly interested in something being held at that scrapyard. The reason,
Something
well,
for sure.
well, the reason's real simple. It's not a scrapyard. It's a Star League era cache.
I was
What
talking
could be
about
in there?
Herda, but-
Well, who knows? Nah, it's that too. Lesbians aside,
yeah.
Ooh.
you all decided that it was probably going to be best to figure out how to approach and siege this fortress, this cache, this, well, pile of shit that seems a bit more shiny than it should be, surrounded by pirates. You determined that unfortunately, frontal assault is probably your only real option. Thankfully, you've earned backup in the form of not only Nairobi herself, but also her accompanying mercenary, one Braden Zelt. The scene currently finds you all, as it does often, back on the command bridge of the last trip home. Lane remains focused on the bridge bridge consoles, operating the ship's power systems and keeping everything all in line. Camilla is staring, as always, at your Stratcom HQ screen. And elsewise, the rest of you are gathered around the console similarly. Nairobi is present as well. Braden stoically standing behind her, not saying much, but simply listening in. And we zoom in on you all, I imagine, discussing some terms. Why don't we hop in there, darlings, yeah? My friends,
Sounds good.
the scene is yours.
Okay. So after us taking a few days of having our mechs fixed up and whatever else, Sarah's definitely been getting Jericho and Yao to talk. Gonna remember to say that one. That's an important thing to
Necessary seeds to plant.
emphasize.
Must water.
And an event.
Yeah. Is Jayla with us right now?
Nairobi, and yes.
Yes. Nairobi, Rice.
Is Jayla her real name or Nairobi her real name?
Jayla
I
should
thought
be
it
a
was-
real
Jayla was
name.
the real
Nairobi
name.
is her.
No,
Nairobi's the name she
you're
gave
right.
me. You got him
Okay.
mixed up.
Okay, okay.
I fucked
like,
up my own
I
name.
don't know what's
That's on me.
real. This is why.
That's
Saying
what he
Look,
does.
stop
truth is
screwing
important.
your names.
She's
why
gonna
you don't
even-
lie,
she lied
people.
to even me. This is why you
She
told the
did
truth.
it. How
Jayla,
dare she
excuse me,
lie
is
to
her
you?
actual name.
All right, let's launch into it. So Sierra's main question. My main question is, how are we supposed to be doing this while we're not breaking our contract with Liao and working with you? Because we've got about a month, if I'm remembering correctly, on our contract with Liao to have it be successful. And during that time, I believe that the only conditions were we had to hold the base.
Indeed.
Interesting. Dr. River.
No, I was just affirming.
Supporting her wife.
Milla nods and
Back up
says,
my wife.
the Fort Talseti Hussars will be on station to relieve us once in about a month or so's time. Give or take jump ship travel. It shouldn't be too hard to hold the facility once we sweep through it, just a matter of keeping the perimeter. You are raising a valid point, though, sister. How can we trust House Davian to not sell us out? Jayla smiles to her credit and says, well, it's quite simple. You all aren't here as agents of House Liao, part of the CCAF. You're here as independent mercenaries, securing personal periphery salvage rights for your home state. It sounds to me as if House Liao has no idea what's actually under that scrapyard.
Well, if that's the case, I think our major concern would then be making sure that nobody sees who comes in and out once we have the base held.
She leans, it's actually Braden who speaks up and just, regardless of size, a Star League era cache is a wealthy resource for a house to have. With the session wars grinding on endlessly, technology has advanced to what could be within that vault is coveted. Extinct in some cases. You would willingly let another house have it? And he is saying this while looking at you, River.
I think River kind of has a glint in his eye. And he'll smile in acknowledgement and say, well, it's a reasonable trade in my mind. We both need each other. to complete this mission.
At River's friendly interaction, River hears like the click of a hammer next to Goose as it just resets.
Thank you for having my man's back, Goose. At all costs.
That's my dad. I'll shoot you for that.
I mean, I understand. I understand his concern, but we're not fighting in any war, so that's not our concern.
I think once you
Brayden sort of-
get married, you kind of
Sorry.
realize that there's certain things that you put above a house.
It's true. Like your own house.
Yeah.
Marriage.
Brayden, for his part, kind of narrows his eyes a little bit at you, River, and just... The Third Succession War certainly is over. There are some who say the fourth may never arise. He gives a smile that clearly said he doesn't believe any of that bullshit.
Well, let's hope that we're not on the other
Nonetheless-
side of a rifle from each other.
Indeed. War is sport in the inner sphere. Let us hope when next it erupts, we find ourselves either on the same side, or on neither.
That's exactly my plan.
Jayla is looking back and forth between these two old veteran mercenaries, just kind of cutting back and forth and just... Mercenaries. Right then. Make me an offer. And assuming that my benefactors don't have any immediate problems, I don't see why I can't be a bit scarce with my reports back to New Avalon.
I think that's fair. I think what's up on the table would be contracts for future excursions, that we're the top of your roster, and also spoken highly of in the future if you see anybody in your house hiring, and salvage rights.
Well, considering your position as enterprising soldiers of fortune, the first is reasonable. Considering that if this gets found out, House Liao will want you dead, the second is reasonable. The third, well, more than doable. After all, I'm taking care of one Mechwarrior and you're all feeding and housing 4.
I do believe that that's, more to lose, more to offer, so more would that we get in return?
She leans forward, as if considering the offer, cuts her eyes back over to Brayden, who is still sitting there, arms folded, staring between her and River. Camilla, for her part, kind of also leans in as if taking in a potential client. There's a sort of tension in the air, and while we get the tension, why don't you go ahead and make me a negotiation roll?
Oh gosh, let's go.
Negotiate. Go, wife, go! Go, wife, go!
Oh, we're so Gucci. That's a 19.
No, I rolled that at hard difficulty with 46 and only rolled an 11. So, she cuts her eye.
She leans on the table,
She cuts her
very
eyes
much like boobs out.
As Goose cuts his eyes away and... I'm sorry, go ahead. Please, Herder.
I was just like, you just watch as Goose cuts his eyes away. Herda's just like, the very audible just face palm.
After a momentary quiet, she looks back over to Brayden, who again cuts his eyes to River, and then back to you, and then over to Jayla. Nods once. He looks back over at you. We have a deal then. Seems fair and reasonable.
I think that's more than fair. Camilla, do you want to talk to our good lady Jayla about what you were talking to Jericho and I about earlier?
But of course, we're fortunate. Our ship sensors, feedbacks, and long-range drones are online again. We should have full STRATCOM functionality when we're in the field. I will, however, need a mobile HQ relay of some kind. We've got an old pack rat I can refit with some comms equipment, and have already had Yao prep to do so for a while. And we've got a driver now, thanks to our new friend Jericho. We'll need someone to operate the equipment, however. Someone with some intelligence. And Jayla says, You do know field science doesn't mean battlefield, yes?
You don't trust us?
Oh, it's not that. Just when facing autocannon shells the size of your upper torso, one tends to be a bit, well, cautious for self-preservation.
Jayla, I'm gonna be very honest with you. It's either you or sending my sister out in here. And I would rip out every person's throat on this ship if they send out Psyche out onto the battlefield. So. I'm not joking.
Don't worry your pretty little head, Jayla. We won't let anything touch you.
She rolls her eyes a bit and just... Very well then. I'll be your white sheep.
Just stay in the cloud cover and you'll be fine.
Camilla says, the Packrat's lightly armored, but its equipment is long-range enough that you don't necessarily need to be directly in the field of fire in order to stay functional. You should be all right behind the front lines, simply relaying equipment to me and serving as a mobile HQ node for others. Acceptable, yes? Reasonably so. Why wasting time then? Shall we get moving?
Let's shall.
Anything else here in the scene before we wipe cut, friends?
As Jayla and Brayden
Yes.
leave the room, Sierra hears another click as Goose lowers the hammer on a second pistol that he had under the table.
Was that one for her or me?
It was for the both of them. I don't think I want to shoot you, do I?
I hope not.
No. You would
Okay.
be missed, but not in the way of, like, feeling-wise. Well, no, not like, well, yeah, but I'm gonna go get my mech ready.
Goose, you
did
have
say
a
the
very
pack
nice
rat?
looking foot that you're putting in your mouth.
I left all my gaming gear in that pack rat. Starts her jogging on.
Oh, he's so sweet. Okay.
Herda's gonna go check on her sister.
Absolutely.
Unless
You'll find her in the next day.
Sierra had something to say first.
Nope. I was gonna go kiss my partner, my bubby.
No.
Oh.
All right. Well, we'll let you two get smoochy for a while. That's totally fine. And while you do that, let's go tap in on the mech bay. The camera actually wipes itself on over. We'll put the RPBC back on right quick. The camera wipes on back over to a slow pan down the mech bay as a few cranes and welders go off, setting sparks across the various parts of the area. I'll even throw on the old hangar ambient because that's always a classic, yeah. Lower that down a little bit. There we go. And as we get a quick sort of pan through this area and rapidly see Goose run across the screen quickly as he heads over to the pack rat to go scoop out his gaming equipment before they start putting all the comm stuff in there. Can't have that getting broken. We zoom in on the two sisters. Herda, you find Psyche next to your Wolverine. There's a series of wirings and cables that are plugged into the large laser strap to your right arm, to your mech's right arm, rather. And they are feeding into a sort of converter transistor that then feeds out of the wall into a series of connectors that plug into a console that Psyche is typing at to sort of run schematics, test the heat, make sure the capacitors are reasonable, things like that.
Herda just settles in next to Psyche and just bumps her shoulder against her siblings.
Oh, hey!
Hey.
You alright?
No, I got a rerun of Mom and Dad.
How so?
River and Herda just like flaps her hand over towards where Brayden's mech is sitting in the captain's old bay spot.
Oh, weird, isn't it? A Davian soldier and a veteran from the Federation just hanging out?
Pretty sure people said the same about Mom and Dad hitching up.
Can't argue with that too much, I guess. Big galaxy. Room for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, she's the only one with cross-house interests, is she?
Oh, yeah, speaking about cross-house interests, I think I kind of shot the bed on that one. I threatened to rip her throat out if if she refused to be in the pack rat, because you were the only other option, and, well, you know how I feel about you stepping anywhere near a battlefield, psych.
You could be less intense for like 7 seconds. You're aware of that, right?
No, she can't!
I wasn't the one who had guns prepped this time round, sis.
She kind of rolls her eyes somewhat and just... Right, well, understand that all the same, I know that I'd be fine. In the pack rat, back here, or anywhere else. You're out there. That was kind of the deal, yes?
I know that's the deal. But still. You know, you didn't have to come with.
It's true. But she kind of looks out. Who else could see this much of the inner sphere? Think about it. Star League cash, huh?
Yeah, that's some pretty fancy tech in there. Maybe we'll find some scraps for you to get your fingers in, huh?
Oh, I hope we find a pulse laser. Oh, I'd love a pulse laser.
Herta just reaches over and just, like, ruffles her sister's hair in between the two, like, high pigtails she's got pulled up.
She looks over, shakes her head a bit. You'll come back safe, yes?
I'll try.
You have to. Well, from all the way out here, it'd be ashamed to have to go any further by myself.
God, put on the... What is it, guilt trip again? Put on the guilt trip again. Little harder, eh?
Just asking you to not be stupid, that's all. And to not break another large laser. They're expensive.
Listen, that first time wasn't my fault, and we all know it. Dude charged into me.
Kind of, she just swipes and pulls up the, base Battlemech schematic of the Wolverine 6M, including its sort of stock loadout that comes with it from its producer. Puts it under, places the line that says Battle Roll Skirmisher. Does that word mean anything to you, by the way?
No, you're talking to a box of rocks.
It means get hit less than you hit things. That's the idea.
Well, it's not our fault that we didn't get Mom's Cretan mech. I learned too much from her, and I didn't know Dad's full everything before he left, so forgive me for being a little bit too battle greedy as a Cretan.
I won't. But I will because Dragon is a horrible model and I wouldn't have to have any business picking it up anyway.
Hey, that was Mom's pride and joy.
I'm just saying, an LRM-10, an AC-5, and one medium laser for a 65-ton mech is criminal.
No, they did it wrong on that one, honestly. But what else are you supposed to get when you're a Cretan mercenary? And Krita doesn't quite look kindly on mercenaries, yeah?
It's a good thing we aren't there anymore. Now, no more thinking on the past. Go get ready.
Fine.
She gives you a wave, goes back to her console, and presses a few buttons as the clasps begin to undo themselves on that connector between your large laser and the wall.
Berta waits for just the right minute, and then hucks the jacket right into Psyche's face.
I wish you would stop.
How so you know I'm not gonna come back for it, yeah? The minute I stop giving you that, the minute I die.
She sort of shakes her head at you. Stupid sister. And we'll let the camera sort of white pan itself one last time. Good time, too, because the song just ended. So, friends, let us shift ourselves back out to the cold wastes of Salient 7. Ash blows, salt, brine, and snow in equal measure blown past the cold exterior of your massive, hulking war machines. Dead war machines, continue to stomp along, leaving trace indents in the deep snow as they carry forward and true. Your cockpits are alight, your sensors online, your reactors functional, and your weapons hot. Not too far from you, you see the orange and red painted figure of Brayden's Crusader lumbering along beside you. And though it's a little bit hard to see, obscured by the fog and heavy ash, on your sensors you can see not far behind you is a small indicator for the Pack Rat Mobile HQ, which you know, of course, has both Jericho and Jayla. Friends, I'll leave it over to you all as you all slowly approach the vicinity.
I'm hoping that we find something good to soup up some of our mechs. It's been so dry lately out there in the field.
Well, you know what they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Should be something good in this junk pile.
Though to think that... What? Ha! God! Accents! Ha! Why you guys have such invasive accents, Sierra? How dare you?
Should have done my like Jewish girl from New York
no,
accent.
I would have also no. You don't understand. And also by now incident Herda am an accent thief. No matter what accent you throw at us, we will mirror it.
What did Herda want to say?
Well, if there's a thing that's called a pulse laser, we're saving that for psych. Secondarily, I mean, to really call this junk would be a thing of its own. Apparently, from what I know, from what Psyche's rambled on about to me, Star League is big money. Big money. So...
I don't know if we're getting the Star League stuff, though. I think that's the 20% that Jayla's taken. Well,
could be
depending
just
on how
one
much
thing.
is there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, depending on how big that cache is. Because those caches can't get huge, again, according to my sister. It might just be one, and that's the 20%, and the 80's the rest of everything else we get, including whatever's mopped up on the field, but I don't think those pirates will have anything worth grabbing from us. We were lucky to get that Shadowhawk in as pristine condition
Speaking
as we got it.
Brian, what would you say your expertise was in the field? So we know how to strategize around you?
The comms cut in. It's a new signature that you in all of your comm modules, but the call sign comes up. Bastion. Brayden's figure appears in the corner of your comms windows, suited up and with his neural helmet, functional and online. Your city specializes in long range fire with his LRMs, though I am equipped for close range brawling as well. I am best offered fire support for your heavier units.
River, translation, please, sweetheart.
Thank you, like me.
Okay.
Or like Blake Commander.
Okay.
I would say a little bit closer to Commander.
And what would you say your play style is?
I will hang behind your front lines, offering long-range missile fire. Should the enemy close or we close with them, I will engage in close.
Ah, fun. That means you're paired up with me, buddy.
It also means that you're not a hothead, so that's good.
Very well, then. May we find honor and glory on today's battlefield.
Indeed.
Yeah, make sure you just keep an eye on Herda and Goose. They tend to be needing some cover.
Hey,
No offense, you guys just move in quickly, that's all.
I am a slippery motherfucker on the field.
So is that why they started calling you Goose in that fancy academy of yours?
No, it is because I released some geese into the academy, and I labeled them 1, 2, and 4, but there were only 3 geese. And the goose chase that happened afterwards, well, that's how I got my nomenclature.
Were you part of what do they call them? Greek houses? Sorority?
The military
Fraternity would be...
Maternity?
Fraternity would be for...
I didn't go to college.
say with this guy, it's more like a geek house.
Well, I was going to say there's Sigma here, but let's continue.
Oh, hey, quick question. How old do you think the MREs are in that vault?
Older than anyone in here.
Braden
Huh.
pipes in, likely at least 250 years old.
Yeah, older than anybody here.
So probably you can't even cook them to use them, Goose. Sorry.
That's never stopped me before.
It should. Anyway.
Listen, sometimes survival training gets real rough.
Well, I am not volunteering to hold your hair back as you throw up. That's all I'll say.
Don't look at me.
Alright, do me the dirty work. Let's get into this.
It's
Don't
a good
die in the
thing I
mech,
got
Goose.
showed
Don't
it.
die out of the mech, Goose. Come on.
Tom's line cuts over and just, if you're done figuring out toilet duty, we're about a click away. How are we feeling? It's Camilla, of course.
Oh, hey Camilla.
Okay, it's Camilla. Okay, because I was about to pipe in with a "you said duty."
Looking
Still do
good?
it. Come on, Goose. Do it.
You said duty. I'm not muted. Fuck.
Glad to hear you're good, Goose.
Sorry, Camilla.
No problem. Kayla can be heard chuckling over the comm line.
That's our pilot. Okay. Let us commence the battle.
Sounds wonderful. Friends,
I am
as Camilla
alive.
informs you, your StratCom feed should be online. You'll have more accurate readouts on target armor and structure as you approach and as you gain locks. Use that to your advantage. I'll also be stationed with the oversight of the field to give you a battle grid and keep your target in mind for you. Otherwise known, I'm online if you need me.
Can we do a tactics roll before we go in?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do the
you're
thing,
looking for here?
River.
Do it.
River, our tactics.
What are you looking for with this tactics roll?
I say best places to get our mechs
In.
parked.
Yeah, what's the entry strat for our little zoomies?
How are we going to get this started?
Also, I'd like to. I can't remember if there's assist rules for this game.
Yes.
I also have
So
a.
why don't I just have you both roll real quick for me? Go ahead.
Okay.
Alrighty, very well. Oh, and one went to the floor. Oh,
No, poopy floor
Ooh.
dice.
8 plus 7, which is 15?
5, 6, 7, 8. No, 11, 14.
Ooh,
Well,
not bad.
I rolled 3d6 this time, and I rolled 11 again, funnily enough.
Damn.
Actually,
So-
more on average on 3d6.
Yeah.
11
Funny
is
enough.
pretty average for 3d6.
So, River, Goose, as I imagine, River, you likely taught Goose to do sometime. Both of you take a minute to pull up the battle grid over your holographic feeds for a brief moment. It's just a rough 3D impression of the area you're approaching, letting you get a sense of the area. And I'll go ahead and move you guys over to it so you can see it now. And as you're looking at this, it's thankfully a pretty straightforward scenario. Again, as described, there's pretty much one way in or out of this place, which thankfully means not only are your approaches limited, their responses are limited. So while you're not necessarily getting any like, here's a good shortcut we can use or something else like that, you are sort of gaining a good sense tactically of just thinking in terms of like, if either of you were having to defend a place like this, and again, River, given your time in the CCAF, you would know how to defend a garrison like this, you can get an easy sense of where enemies are going to want to position themselves or move to properly defend. What that means is, when we enter combat, as we are now, y'all won't roll against me to decide who deploys first. Instead, I will simply give y'all the win on that one, and I will deploy first. Sound good?
Aye,
Yay.
Capitan.
Love that for us.
Hooray!
friends.
We get perfect info. Perfect info.
All right.
Dee-dee-dee.
As you slowly move up and approach the basin of the hills, you can already see the mountains kind of curving in a wide arc to either side of you, onto the, going sort of east or west from either side of you, and curving down toward this sort of north-facing inner pass. There are buildings in the distance you can see. They are squat, but sturdy and reinforced in the way you can see them. And some of them even arc higher up to the point where they already curve over the horizon before you sort of, or not over the horizon, as they're still under the crest of the mountain, but certainly crest your vision before the lower bastions of it. What's much more visible to you as you sort of crest and face the mountain pass are the small tents and habitats and small sort of portals of humanity the pirates clearly scrap together and put up for the time that they've been here. Most of them you can tell probably either just have random humans in them or maybe are even already been abandoned as they've moved into whatever might already be here. But there are clearly pockets and shovels of humanity. And as you all move and approach, sensors begin to light all around you, and you can already tell from the side of the battle grid, well, it's about to get into a party. So friends, if you're feeling comfortable and ready, why don't we kick it off? Starting off very simply, the first thing you'll notice as you all begin to approach before you put yourselves anywhere in the field is you will see a on your heads up overlay, the target will appear. It looks to be a squat, comfortable looking tank with a reliable sort of shred system on either side. It also has a large turret mounted on top of it. Without even before Camilla, before your command modules, before anything even says a call sign or a name for this, I promise you every single one of you recognizes what this thing is, because this is one of the most ubiquitous tanks in the inner sphere. I am of course talking about the Vedette medium tank.
Are we
Our buddy! Look at that little buddy. Beep, beep, beep.
initiative?
We're getting initiative after deployment.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me give another, show it to you real quick. Feel free to enlarge that if you want to for our 3 managers, so everybody can see the cute little tank they've got there. A reliable, comfortable tank equipped with an AC-5 at its primary turret and a machine gun up front. The Vedette is the standard by which all medium tanks are measured throughout the inner sphere. With my babbling aside, back over to you all. You may deploy anywhere within this blue box.
I think we talked about makes
I
the
can go
most
first
sense
again.
for either Bastion or for M to go first. I
Yeah,
think Bastion
absolutely.
or M.
I was wondering, does the half hex at the top edge of the box count as a starting spot?
Yes. You are allowed to deploy there, no problem.
Awesome. Then I shall deploy here and a regular move. My 4 hex is 1, 2, 3, 4. And
All right. Well, hold on.
We're just deploying. We're not moving.
Oh wait, yeah.
Just deploy
Oh
for now.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
forgot
deploy for now.
fart.
Slow down.
Go.
Slow down.
I know we're
I'm
excited.
just, I'm ready to storm in there.
Listen, you're ready to go. River, as you are moving forward, your Warhammer stomping into the fray, your sensors light up as you recognize there is not one Vedette tank headed up there, but 2. But they both appear to be a bit damaged. Back over to you guys. Also, this is a little bit wrong. Let me fix that. Actually, yeah, there you go. That's not proper. My bad. Sorry about that. Back over to you guys. Who wants it?
We want to put Bastion down,
I think that's a good plan.
like here or here.
Yeah, let's get our long range out first.
Here. You all can control them, so whoever wants to move them can just go ahead and move them real quick.
And then plop them in here.
Like here.
We can adjust it if you want.
That's perfect.
Bastion's Crusader stomps along. It's the same battle speed as your Warhammer, though it's about, I think, 10 tons lighter. Its missiles are already lighting up and preparing to fire. Back over to me then. Figure, a pilot of some kind, pops into a cockpit. The camera faces behind their heads. You can't see as they take a messy mop of brown hair and put it behind a neuro helmet as they sock it into themselves. All right, I'm online. Anybody seen the captain yet? As we all notice, another target pop up. This one is a Battlemech, a reliable scouting platform used for the inner sphere, despite not having those efficient or reliable weapons. The new target, Clint CLNT-23T. Yes, I know. Go ahead, get your laughs out.
I was gonna say I misread it again as
I
it
love
popped up on the
Clint.
screen.
That's so funny.
I am aware. All right. Back over to you, perverts.
What?
I guess me or her should deploy next. I'll go. How's that? Unless you want to go.
Works for me.
You can go first. My stuff's starting to chug a little, so we might be having some tech issues on Rainy's side.
Switch browsers if you need to. That might be a good idea if you can.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have to restart Discord because that's the only one that's really chugging.
That's fine. Or if you need to, it might be Roll20 causing it, so you feel free to like switch browsers, use the browser for that.
Why don't
Okay.
you deploy first then, Rainy, so you can...
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case that I disappear for a wee touch.
Yeah.
I think last time we were having me stick with Chops, so I will stick with Chops.
Okay, cool.
Because I was gonna flank
Alrighty.
in. Because that was the deal, was me and Goose flank in, and you...
Yeah,
go
you guys
wherever
are gonna
need
go
to.
up. Yeah.
Give you a little escort.
You're a
to
Wolverine?
the cliff.
Mm-hmm. You're a Wolverine, slightly faster than the Crusader and the Warhammer. Sprints along them to the right here, moving at battle speed into the, if you're remembering correctly, south, north, eastern
east.
side of the path. It had to do with. There we go. Thanks.
I drew a compass at the top corner of the.
I see it. It's very helpful. Another-
Compass? I don't see
another-
no compass. Let me just zoom out.
Compass.
There it is.
Just
Ew.
Warhammers.
Gross.
doing it.
Please,
Gross.
please.
This is a
I'm
family-friendly
sorry.
channel.
Another mech contact lights up. A sort of pilot sort of moving over through a hangar, and 2 weapon arms coming up as a mech stomps out left and right. The pilot answering his friend. Nah, Cap's still getting repairs. We got number 2 online now, so get ready. You good, Cutlass? As another mech moves onto your lines. GM's okay, its product. I'm talking, of course, about the Blackjack BJ1DB.
BJ.
BJ.
Yeah, here we
Oh,
go.
guys, we got Clint and BJ.
It's fucking deploy on the map, you losers.
Oh, we found the Clint.
Yeah.
I hate you. I hate you.
You let us be this way.
One of you
I
fucking
learned
deployed
this
before.
from
Okay,
you.
cool. All right, cool. So that's another heat locked in. All right then. A mech comes on that appears to have already been out on patrol, but was sitting in a sort of half-idle stance. A Mechwarrior who was sitting on top of their mech, smoking a cigar of some kind, ashes it against the side of a large heat sink, drops into their cockpit, closes their canopy, and comes online. You heard it right. Capcan called it. Captain needs a little bit of time. Let's buy him it. As
Wasted a cigar.
another mech, a bit heavier than the other 2, larger in tonnage, and similarly with 2 weapon arms, comes up to either side. This is another ubiquitous platform you've all seen, and unfortunately a rather maligned one despite its capabilities. I'm of course talking about the incomparable Rifleman RFN 3N.
Woo.
Wait, doesn't that one can... No, that's not the one where it can pop its head off. That's the Hatchet Man.
Nope.
Rifleman.
Different weapon, man.
Different weapon, man.
Well, we're back
What
over
about the
you
weapon
all,
woman?
and there is only one last one left to deploy.
Goosey.
I retreat all the way to the other side of the... This is on the scene. Here we go. I think that's right.
Yeah, did you want to go there or did you want to deploy on the far side?
I wanted to go here, you're right.
All right then.
This is
If
just
we're
a
locked
memory
in, then
from
friends,
last time.
it's your battle sims you ran before you went out. Those sims are playing in handy.
The
All right,
the
friends.
simulator that Goose is always in.
We officially hit the point where we locked in at last time for stream. So let's brawl. Who wants to roll initiative versus me?
I'll do it.
Oh, hey.
2d6.
Go, go.
Sorry, I missed that. My internet's been taking a piece of shit today.
It's initiative.
All good, all good.
9.
Fine. Rainy, again, as you know, if you need to, if you're using Chrome for Roll20, you should try a different browser because that seems to be helping me
I
out.
don't have any
That's
other
what I
browsers. I don't have other browsers. Other than
Not
Edge.
even
I do not
Edge?
have... I don't
Well,
want to
then you
use
might wanna
Edge.
use Edge.
I
Listen,
don't want to
it's-
use it.
It's either that or keep flooding
no.
with internet. We don't have time.
I'm fine.
Alright.
It's not...
What was the initiative result?
I got a 9.
I got a 4.
Oh.
Yay!
We
So,
second.
It's over to me first then, as we delve
Oh, nice.
into round 1. I will start off with my Vedette medium tank over here, who is going to shuffle around and then drive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're fast little buggers. And that's a regular old ground move.
Beautiful.
Is this sort of the line of in the base, Foxy? Do you want to
Yeah,
go
what
over
is
in
the
the base
zone?
rules with the audience?
Yeah, just about. Oh yes, I'm sorry. Let me go over that as we go, as one of you goes ahead and makes your move, whoever wants to. The way this battle works
you
is
wanna
going to be
go?
very
Okay.
straightforward.
Yeah.
The way this battle works is going to be very straightforward. So, your setup is the following. This area, as cleverly denoted by Sierra, separates the line that is the inside the base versus outside of the base. At the end of every round, if there are only enemies inside the base, they will gain 1 point. If it's contested, meaning there are enemies and you guys inside the base, then it's 1 point to you all. If there are somehow only you guys inside the base at any point in time, then it's 1 point, or then you guys will gain 1 point and they'll lose 1 point. There are some other rules that are being applied here. Namely, you guys will also get points for kills later on and towards the end, but that's at the end.
How
Any
do,
questions, comments, or concerns?
unrelated to the rules, how do I turn in Roll20?
If
There's
you
a
click
little,
on yourself,
the
the
there's a
little
blue.
yeah, the
yeah,
dot
little
got
thing.
bigger. It's bigger
Oh, is
now.
it the one in the corner?
Yeah, it got bigger. So
Okay, got you. Thank you.
All right, let me fix that. There we go. All right.
Also,
So,
before we
Mhm.
move on, how does Headhunter work here? Because obviously, out of character, you're giving us this dialogue about the commander is not on the field yet, and they're buying him time. If I try to identify an enemy command unit, does that not work until he shows up?
oh, you're fine. You can easily tell for now, at least, who is the second in command, which definitely clears to be
Okay.
Dredge, that rifleman.
Got you.
Uh,
Dredge, you're about to eat
speaking of
shit!
Speaking of which, let's go ahead. Actually, we're gonna have the other tank move first. It's gonna go 1, 2. Do a little bit of rotating. 3, 4, and 5. Stopping right there. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, Foxy, why not go in that wood hex over there to gain cover? Tanks can't go in woods.
Hehe, suckers.
They gotta find other
Eat
cover, unfortunately.
Hey, they count as size 1, so if they're behind a level 1 hex, you can't see them. They get benefits.
Remind me, Foxy, how many hexes is 10 inches?
5.
5? Okay.
Yeah, divide by 2.
The conversion
I
is
say
2
we
inches
move.
to every 1 hex.
I say we move Bastion. Do we have Bastion's thing on here? He's the Crusader at the bottom, right?
Yeah, so you should get
Yes.
4 hexes.
He's got 4 hexes. Okay. Do we want to move
Standard
him
battle
up
line
on
movement
the
speed.
side flank with M?
I was gonna say if we split this opening between me and Bastion, that might
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
if we,
around
like-
here.
get
Yeah.
some diagonals.
Yeah.
In. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, like that.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Make
that.
a kill zone.
Yeah, I agree.
Perfect to me.
Cool.
Let's do some moving with. Let's go with Dredge next. Why not? Dredge is going to go. Here, we'll rotate him first for the sake of immersion. 1, 2. Oh shit! Right, that's actually 2 levels up. Never mind. I can't do that. 1, 2, and we're just going to go. You know what? I lied. Actually, we're just going to go from where we were. We're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, curse the rifleman's awful movement speed.
You have one more hex. You put him back in the wrong spot.
Oh, well, then we'll go here. That's it for me. Also, I should be marking the death of the ground movement. Sorry about that. Boop.
Oh, good.
And boom.
Oh, yeah.
Back over to you guys. As you guys see the rifleman stomping over, it angles down, and in the low sunlight river, you can almost see the barrel of the autocannon flies on either side of the arms glint a little bit in the sun.
Do you want to go next, RJ?
Yeah, sure. Because I see a great spot to go. Goose activates his jump jets, and he's gonna soar up to this level 6.
Yep, you are
Yep.
a jumpy boy.
Oh.
And because your jump movement is 6, you can clear a level 6 jump height.
And I'm gonna angle myself this way.
He leaps, he soars. You all watch as Goose's Vulcan, going at a sprint already, braces, and then just leaps on trails of jump jet fire, arcing up to the higher parts of the mountains you can see from where you currently are.
Jump. He needs to be marked with jump. Yep.
I got him.
Thank you.
We like jumping. I think I want to do that too. Cutlass is gonna go and jump. He's gonna go. Actually, hold on. Let me double check something real quick. I'm very sorry about this. I should know this, but I don't actually remember the Clint jump distance off the top of my head, and I'm going to pull my cards
It
up
depends
so I
on
can
skills,
properly look at
Foxy.
it.
It's a skill issue.
Maybe it might be a 4.
Does
The Clint's jumping distance, yeah.
Owls? What gives you that impression?
I'm being disgusting. Don't worry about it.
I'm just like, wait a minute, hold on. Do you know things that you know?
I've heard of
Jump 6, cool. He's also jump 6 X's, cool. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and land right there. As you guys see the Clint land down there and point its one cannon arm directly down at Bastion. And that's another jump for him.
Yumpin'? The enemy mechs can yump
Yumpin'.
too? I don't
One of
like
them.
that. How
Yeah.
dare they?
I mean, hey, more of
How
you guys
dare
can
they
jump
be
than them,
yumpers.
so-
I've heard
do
of jumping beans before,
you
but
want to
jumping
go
Clint's-
next, Rainy? Well, okay. So, question for you, Foxy.
Mhm.
RJ,
you
why?
can't move hexes and jump on the same turn, right? You can either do ground or
Yep,
jump,
either your
right?
ground movement or your jump distance. Yep.
But you can still move hexes for jumping. You just can't be regular and then decide to jump. You have to
Yes.
declare you are
Yes.
jumping and then you
Yes.
jump.
Yes, I understand. Yes.
Yump.
Yump.
What is my distance here? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I will go here. Because
All right.
I can't get up on the ledge in this turn with my
Nope.
distance ability.
Ground movement for you. And lastly, well, I guess not lastly for me. You guys go after the heat move, or not the heat, Sugar Rock move.
BJ.
I'm
BJ's
going to
turn.
move my blackjack. Yeah, no, I got it. You listen. He's actually gonna go to where he's gonna go 1, 2, and just ground move himself into the woods actually, and stay right there.
Cow.
Smart.
Got AC2s already. He's doing what he can.
I'm gonna start my own mercenary company with blackjack.
Now it's your turn.
Clint.
Rainy.
That is
All right, Sugar Rock,
funny.
you last one to move.
Alright, and I will just do my regular ground movement of 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
3. Actually, no, 2, 3. I have. Hold on, let me double check my card. Don't tell me.
5.
Don't tell me.
5.
Darn you! I was gonna double check my
Sorry.
card. 5.
Sorry.
I just wanted to make sure I was counting right.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Where you headed? We got 2 movement points left. Where you going? All right.
And then I'm gonna rotato,
So-
potato.
I'll give you your ground move marker. And with everybody moved, before we're ready to start opening fire, let's cut the starting music. And let's go ahead and give our mercenaries a few minutes to check their weapon racks, make sure the ammo's hot loaded, and ensure they've used the bathroom on board their cockpits before things start getting explosive. We'll be back in about 3 to 5 minutes, so expect a very short break, and then we'll come back and blow some things up, friends. Sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
And we're back, gang. Ready to delve into the fires of combat, even though we've kind of already done so. Turn 1's movement phase is over, and we delve deeper into our declaration of shooting phase. So, let's just do simple player stuff first. One of y'all tell. Actually, I guess I lost initiative, so I'll go first. Cutlass will shoot at Chops.
Very well. Chops will be shooting at Dredge.
All right. The Vedette will be shooting at Sugar Rocks.
Get squished.
Okay.
Yes, I'm shooting at it. Return fire.
The right,
Is that how it's supposed to be
the
said?
right Vedette will also be The right Vedette will also be shooting at you, Sugar Rocks.
I can't target more than one, dang it!
Wow.
Well, technically you can, but it would split your damage.
Is somebody targeting Clint? Clint.
His name is Cutlass. It's right there on the thing.
Cutlass.
Is anyone targeting him yet?
Nope.
Not yet. No.
Okay, I will target him.
Okay. Dredge is going to target Goose.
Goose will retaliate and target Dredge. Concentrate that fire.
Tap Can will target Bastion. And I guess that just leaves Bastion. Where do y'all want to shoot him at? I was thinking Dredge, but your call.
Is he able to see Dredge if he's right up against the terrain?
Can he
Okay,
see
cool.
Blackjack?
Because the way the terrain, because the line of sight work, he can see Cap Can too. Yes. Cap Can has cover though. Dredge is not.
It would be nice if we could try to clear out Dredge, because then we get the initiative bonus if we beat him.
Sure. Okay.
As well. And he's already a little damaged.
Sure.
All right then.
Okay.
Let's start doing some shooting. I've already calculated my satyr. It is a 9 for Cutlass, so I'm going to be rolling for him now. Let me pull up my card. I'm pretty sure medium range does 2 damage. A whole 2 damage. First one, nope. Second one, nope. 7 and a 4. Back over to you guys, friends.
Wait, was that all nose on damage, or was there any...
All nose.
Okay.
Just a nope.
Okay.
I say Bastion goes next, because then potentially, Goose, you could use a plot point in order to change your target if Dredge goes down.
Yeah. So let's see what Bastion and Chops do to Dredge, and then I'll...
All right. Let's see. Hex target counting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Exactly at medium range, funnily enough. That's 3 damage for Bastion. He's skill 3. Let's see. 3 plus 0 plus 1 for 4. No cover. No, actually, yeah, one hex of cover. So yeah, 5. So 7 for him. First one connects.
Nice.
Second one connects.
Nice.
Third one connects. That's all of the armor gone immediately. Sorry,
Jesus.
that's actually armor gone plus 1 critical, actually.
Nice.
Holy.
Roll on the table, roll man.
I can't believe I'm rolling on my own table for the first attack of the fucking match. If I ammo explode myself, I'm quitting. That's it.
I like this Bastion guy.
Yeah.
He's pretty alright.
The Amarak.
Hey guys, so brief Battletech lore aside, trust me, this is not going to come back. There are plenty of mechs inside in there that are just full on, not canon, viable, not canon, sorry, canon, but dog shit, horrible constructions that are just awfully made and shouldn't be on the battlefield anywhere. The urban mech. Some say the Clint, the Blackjack. Some even say things like the Shadowhawk maybe isn't even that great. You want to know my personal least favorite fucking mech in the goddamn setting?
Who? This guy?
It's the fucking Rifleman.
Yep.
You want to know why?
Because he's
Let me
weak as
guess, because the
shit.
Rifleman is what's
He
floaty.
just arrow exploded.
Yay!
Rest in peace, Dredge.
Bastion.
Okay.
Actually,
Rest
steps
in peace,
forward,
Dredge.
brings up his hand. A cluster of 15 missiles erupt from the bulk he launches in the back of his hands. Immediate laser fires out from beneath him. He brings up his right hand. The exact same thing fires off. And from his hips on either side, a pair of SRM-4s launch off. The missiles hit first, shred armor from the torso, the arm, the leg, blow open internals. The medium lasers cut lines through the legs and start buckling over Dredge's mech. And as he starts to fire back with his autocannon, opening up at Goose, Field SRMs streak in, find that AC5 ammo bin, and, well, we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Before that, though, I guess he better shoot back.
Yeah.
Jesus, big
Still
guy. Did you
gets
save anything for round 2?
No, I really. He didn't even overheat. Is the crazy thing. He did that next round.
For audience members who
Well-
don't know, you always get your shots off even if you die. So
All damage contributed at the end of the round. So, despite dying this round, Dredge will still get to take his last gasping breath. He is shooting at Goose. He's in medium range, and you want to know how impressive the rifleman's damage is at medium range?
good.
It's two.
Two.
Oh, okay, too. That's still a lot for
It's just
somebody
two.
like me.
Is these?
It's not bad. He also can overheat, which he's going to do right now. He's going to overheat twice because he's fucking dead. Why would he not? That's just me playing smart here, honestly. So I'm going to overheat here. The rifleman can overheat too because it has so few fucking heat sinks. What an awful goddamn mech. Anyway, so here comes 4 attempts to hit you. I'm skill 4. Your TMM is plus, so I'm plus 0 to hit because I moved. Your TMM is normally 2, but you jumped, so it's 3, taking me up to 7. I'm at medium range, so it's 8, 9, and I have no cover. So here comes the 9s. First one's a miss. Second one's a miss. It's a 7. Third one's a hit,
Ow.
and the last one's a miss. 75 tons of mech. 1 damage to a 45 tonner.
I imagine
It's because he's wily. It's because he's a little wily guy.
he's getting bombarded with missiles. Some shots are going off.
Today
It's
is
true,
a wonderful
the missiles are
day
throwing
on the
the
mech
cannons off.
battlefield, and there is a terrible goose.
All right, we're back over to you
Well-
guys, and yes, I will happily allow you to spend a plot point to convert your targets over if you'd like.
God.
Plot points. I spent all of mine last time. Do we get new ones?
We got one at the
You
beginning
already
of
got
the
one?
game.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay, cool.
So who wants to go next?
I think.
I can go. I don't have a problem
Yeah.
with shooting.
Sorry, I have the music too low right now. I pumped the shit up a little bit. My bad.
15, medium is 12. So this is...
Okay. I will shoot at Clint. My skill level is 3. They jumped, so that is a +2.
Well, no, their TMM is 2, so it's actually 3. You walk, so it's a +0 for your attacker. So it's 3, 0, 4, 5, 6, and then no cover, no anything else except range, which is 2 more because you're medium range. So it's an 8 for you.
3. Okay. Are you sure it's not 7?
Base skill 3. You walk, so that's 0. His TMM is 2, but he jumps, so it's 1 for 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6. He's not in partial cover or anything like that. Nor do you have any heat. And then range, you're a medium range, so it's +2. So 6 becomes 8.
Oh, you're correct. Yes. Okay. Oh, yes.
You are at medium range, so you get 2 swings here.
Yeah. The first one is a 7.
So just shy.
The second one is an 8.
Nice.
There it is. You hit him for 1 damage. You sheared through literally half of his armor. Remember that thing about the Clint not being a great battle mech?
You know, you hit it in the right
All
spot.
right, let's get some tanks in on this. Tank number the left. It's skill 5. It is just outside of short range, unfortunately. You walked, you get your TMM, which is 2, so that's 5, 6, 7. No cover or anything, but actually, funny thing, because of the way cover works, if you draw a line through a hex and it hits the border of a hex, the defender decides whether or not it goes through the cover hex or not. So, Rainy, it's your call whether you want cover or not. You
Cover
can say
would be
no, which will mean
nice.
the only thing that you get the benefit from by saying no is that if you say no, then that means it also counts as cover for when you shoot back at him.
I was gonna say it's gonna make it harder for you to shoot him, also.
It's you.
Cover? Yeah.
I'm
Why
gonna roll
not?
so you can get out of
No
the way.
cover.
No
Uh,
cover?
No cover? So let's see. 5,
No cover.
6, 7, 8, 9. He already missed. That's the first one's a miss. Do vedettes do 2 damage at medium range? They sure do. He missed again. Fuck, I'm doing awfully with these rolls. Okay, cool. Back over to you guys.
Bastion.
It's true. He
This
listen,
is
Isn't the
first
Vedette at
duty-
medium range? From
Yes.
Sugar Rocks anyways?
Yes.
Well, it would have gotten
You
2
just said
points of
short
damage
range.
if it got me.
Oh, sorry. I meant to say medium, but yeah, it's still,
Okay,
it's
okay.
still 2 attacks.
I was just
They're 2 to 1.
following.
My
I
bad.
think,
No, thank you for.
I think
No, thank you for that.
Rainy should go next because then Goose and
Goose can
Chops
change.
they're already going to be changing.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I say Rainy goes first.
I was going to go. I just needed to double check my stuff. Sorry.
You got it.
Just
Oh,
have
good.
a-
Oh,
Conversation with the team.
I am also
Hello.
calculating my my odds.
Well, I brought my dice.
I
Where
can
the
save you
fuck
the
did
trouble
I
if you'd
put-
like. Sugar Rocks. Let's see. You're 3, 4. No, the TMM 2. I lied. So 3, 5,
2.
7. It's 7 for you.
Yeah. 7, that's fine.
You're at medium range. It's going to be 2 attacks for you, unless you want to overheat for another one.
That's okay. I have an 8 on my first hit.
First one's good.
And then let's get a second one in. That is a 6, so the second one misses. That's okay.
That's a no. But you hit a vehicle, and vehicles, even hit on the armor, do still roll motive hits. So please roll for me 2d6. It's going to be +0 at track the vehicle. On an 8 or higher, bad things
That's
happen.
an 11.
That is engine hit.
That is an
Well,
11.
that's not a critical. That's not a critical. It's motive system hits. So he loses half his movement and half his TMM. So his TMM's down to 1 and his movement's down to 3 hexes.
Damn.
So your laser fire reaps out, medium laser streak and eat through some of the armor, and even though you don't get a full crit, that large laser still sweep through some of the tracks and bite through half of them. It's going to hobble towards you going forward.
Hobbling means
Uh,
that
let's go
we
ahead.
got the advantage.
Indeed. Let's go ahead and have the other one swing back at you as well. 5, 6, 7 for your TMM. 8, 9 for the range, so just a 9 again. 2 attacks. First one's a no. Second one, is a nothing. 1 damage, please.
To me?
Yes.
To me, okay. That's okay. That's
That's
a
all that-
singular damage.
That's all my
Oh
text done.
no! A singular damage. I'm at 5 out of 6. Oh, the
So everyone's at the
horrors!
hit. Goose, you're up.
Hello. Hey, do you know what's in medium range of Goose?
Is it the vedette?
No, it's the cap can.
Oh no. That's 12 hex.
That's 12 hexes, baby!
Go for it.
Exactly 12 hexes!
Get
2,
fucked,
4,
Capcan.
6. Okay, to be fair, the measurement is actually off on the ruler, so I wouldn't
Oh,
use
is
that.
it off? Okay.
Yeah.
Is
2,
that-
4, 6, 8, 10. It's 1 off. It's 13
Ah,
hexes.
It is
from you.
13 hexes.
Dang,
How much
okay,
the caliber
well,
is though. Right.
the vedette.
6, 8. It's 10 hexes from you actually.
Yes. Alright, targeting that vedette, and I'm gonna...
You've got 2 damage at medium range.
2 damage at medium range, just one big
Let's
old
see,
laser.
3 TMM 2, so 3, 4, 5. You jump so 6.
Yeah.
7, 8.
Oh yeah, because
range.
got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2 swings.
Well, that's exactly an 8.
12.
No, well.
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay, so that's 2.
Next.
One more. That is a 12.
It's a critical. Okay, so you're gonna roll critical hit twice and also roll motive damage hit. So let's get this out of the way real quick. First off,
Okay.
motive damage hit. So 2d6 first. Motive damage first.
It is an 8.
He loses -2 inches of move and -1 TMM. So the exact same as it. So he's also TMM 1 now, and he's also movement 3 hexes. And then now you're gonna roll critical damage twice.
Okay, so the first one was 6.
No critical hit.
And
Second
the
one,
second one is 10.
open hit.
Fire control.
He is now critically damaged as his weapon range all goes down to 0.
I'm gonna overheat.
Also, Herda, by the way, I fucked up. They only have 1 damage at all ranges, so you can get your health back. That's my fault.
I don't think you can overheat.
Oh, I
But-
In
can't. Right?
Vulcan, you have 0 overheat.
Ah, dang, got it.
Yeah, only Herda.
So, he's officially-
Oh,
So, by the rules, because his damage has been reduced to 0 in a bracket that wasn't already 0, this Vedette is now broken and is going to always have to route. Which, unfortunately, because it's a tank and it can't, because it can't fall back into the base as its routing point, and since it also can't get to the outside hexes, it has to literally now try to run through you all to route.
Okay.
Routing speed.
it had to try. It
That seems a
cannot.
little
It's gonna be
silly,
limping.
But okay.
Poor little
They're
guy.
also, you know,
Listen, they're
both 3 X's
pirates.
of
They're not
movement, so-
smart.
Very well then. Very well then.
It's the best they've got. All right, so back over to me. Let's go ahead and have Capcan give it a shot. He's shooting Bastion. Let's see. He also skill 5, unfortunately. 5, 6, 7 for medium, 8 for TMM. No cover, so just 8. Come on, Capcan. That's a 7. That's another 7. Damn it, Capcan.
Shall we? Try.
Well,
He's trying.
friends,
You'll give him a break.
I think that's. I'm pretty sure that's. Anybody else left to shoot?
Me.
Yeah, and
Chops, hit it up.
I would like to
Getting
shoot
fast.
for the Vedette medium tank, which is slightly more to the west side of the map.
The pink line?
I
no, the
would
other one.
like to question.
No, the other one. The one with still green. Got it.
Does this hex count as cover?
Defender's
Okay.
choice, and of course I'm saying yes.
Okay. Cool. So I have 3 plus TMM. What's your TMM?
2.
1?
Mm-hmm. That's 2. It'll be 1 next round.
Okay, 2. Plus 1 for the cover, plus 2 for range. So wait, let me do the math again.
8.
That's 6, 8. Yeah.
Should be 8. Yep.
And then I'm rolling 3 times for 3 damage.
You sure are.
1 time is an 8. Second time is a 4. Last time is a 9, so that's 2 damage.
It's gone.
Yahoo!
River,
Rest in peace,
you
Tank.
put the first PPC shot. It skids through and it skids through, tops and slides across the top of the turret. Your medium laser shots from your torso miss as you kind of open up with them, but you follow on and kind of trace the fire. But that second machine gun shot, just as Goose kind of scrapes it open with his medium laser, your PPC shot sinks directly under the turret, and you see the ammo cook off and literally pop the turret off. You don't know how many people were inside that thing. You don't think any of them are getting out of it.
Over comms, you just hear Goose go, "Come on, again?"
Hey, thanks for warming them up for me.
As you say this, Goose, you land, and the rifleman that is Dredge just collapses over, and then the ammo cooks off and explodes. All that is left of Dredge's rifleman is literally a left leg. The mech is gone otherwise.
Oh
You're
no!
here
Don't
to-
salvage it.
You just hear over
It's a
comms
rifleman, you don't want
in
that
Herda's
sound.
On the bright
voice.
side, yeah. I don't know how much I
It
love
is-
the rifleman.
I have to say,
I mean, it would have gotten us some extra money to sell off, though, but, I mean, a little money. Wouldn't be that much good money, but still, you know? Salvage is salvage, and we can sell salvage if we need it.
All right, friends. We're back at the top of the round. Camilla connected on comms. Good hit. Good on target. Keep the pressure up. Who would like to roll initiative?
I vote for RJ.
Okay.
Keep in mind, you did identify your command
Yeah.
unit and kill it. So you have
Plus
a plus
1.
Ooh.
You're a 7 this time.
I got a 9.
Fuck you. All right. Let's start this up with some movement then. We'll start with my poor fucking Vedette, who does not have to withdraw, so theoretically he could back up. Which he's going to do, because fuck this shit. 1, 2, 3.
We're out here to fucking
Oh no,
tank.
he's backing away. Aww,
Poor tanky boy.
little baby
are
scared.
Ooh, should we move Bastion in? I say we move Bastion in.
Yeah,
I
gotta
would-
hold
I would-
in.
Yeah,
Or-
in your bastion.
1, 2, 3.
Or did you wanna?
Or where did you want to think?
Oh, that seems good.
Okay, because he's in the base now, so
He is indeed past the line.
we got one person in.
So you've officially breached the perimeter of the as Bastion kind of moves and stomps on one of those pirate tents as he's kind of charging through. purposely just because he's walking a 65-ton, 12 to 14-foot walking war machine, just stomps through, missile still firing and blazing. I've reached the perimeter. Proceed forward.
4.
I was gonna move Dredge. I forgot he's dead. Let's go with Cutlass is
R.I.P.
gonna go
Dredge.
up next. He's gonna jump again, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Create a little bit of pressure on the rear in the back line for you guys, actually. He's gonna face this way.
Let me go
Could I go next?
for him.
Oh.
Sure. Actually, you have really good short range, don't you, M?
I do. I have some pretty solid short range.
Would you rather deal with this guy on your ass or go ahead?
I can't go that far, so I think I'll just loop around in this forest and
Okay, cool.
train right on him,
All right, why don't you
That's
go
my
next
thought.
then?
Okay, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 into the cover here.
All right.
And
Feel free to
I
angle yourself appropriately as you need to.
will face this way,
Cool.
so that he is in my front part.
Looks good to me. Back over to me then. I am already actually, hold on, fun fact. So after I moved him, I have only one guy left to move, meaning you all outnumber me, actually. So another one of you guys actually has to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I can go in.
Okay.
Sorry. Goose is going to activate his jump jets again and fly into this forest here.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And he's going to
Nice.
key.
It's actually funny. The measurements aren't that far off because I did actually say 6 X's, like 5.5. So it's not that far off, but 6 X's perfect.
I
I'll
want
give you the red marker. All right,
Cool.
that just leaves Capcan for me. Shit, I don't want to leave the cover, but I don't want to stand still. So we're gonna go 1, 2.
Of course.
And gain the fucking cover, baby. Listen, his plan was smart, okay? His friends are all dying around him way faster than he planned on.
He's doing a 2-step in the forest.
I'll go next. I'm
Split.
not gonna move.
Standing still. Alrighty.
So I'm gonna negate your
We'll give
cover.
you the... Yeah, we'll give you the blue there. Sugar Rocks. Annabella's left to move.
Yep.
So for you.
That's me. You know what? We'll join Bastion on the inside. So, 1, 2, 4, 5. And then potato.
You can see Bastion in your comm window. Offers a nod at you as you slide over to cover his left.
Just a simple nod,
We'll
like
give
just
you-
a very nod back.
It's very calm warriors respect between you two. All right, friends, we're back over to you all. I wager this is not going to go too great for me, so let's start off with some declaring. I lost initiative. Capcan will target Bastion again.
I'll target BJ.
His name is Capcan.
It's
right
Cutlass.
there.
It's BJ.
No, Cutlass is the Clint.
Yeah, that's Clint. I'm talking about BJ.
I hate you. I
Okay,
hate you so much.
continue.
All right, the
I think
Vedette's going to target
think-
Sugar Rocks.
Okay. I think 2 people have to declare now on our team. Right?
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Mhm.
Yeah.
Do I need to declare? Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm about to put some lead into Cutlass.
That looks good to me.
I'm
Alright,
gonna
there's some,
shear some armor off of Cutlass.
All right. Cutlass or Capcan?
Oh, Capcan, sorry.
BJ.
No, it's fine. All good.
Oh, I'm sorry, BJ!
And then Cutlass will shoot. I do have rear armor on Bastion and Sugar Rocks. I should probably target one of them in the rear. It's you know what? We'll go with we'll target Bastion's rear arc. Why not? No, I lied. I gotta hit River. You're right there in front of me. I need to put some damage on you before we get in there. We'll put some damage on River. Why not?
I was gonna say
and
the
we're gonna
funnier
shoot first.
option.
I can just shoot a goose.
No, shoot at Sugar Rock. That Psyche yells at her later.
True.
Goose's true fear getting yelled at by a tiny angry woman.
Goose's true
Let's
fear.
shoot this first shot at you, River. He's skill 5.
Oh,
He
wait,
jumps
wait,
and
I
gonna
didn't
go up
declare.
to-
I didn't declare. I
Oh,
didn't
sorry,
declare.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's fine. I was waiting for everybody else to be done before I go.
Bastion needs
I am Vidette.
Yeah, sure.
The Vidette. I'm sorry. The
Right. And,
Vidette signed its death
you got it.
toll.
You got
Okay.
it. You
I
got
should
it.
That's
say,
more like
All
the
I'll
dead.
say Bastion goes for BJ too.
right. Accurate. Let's do it then. Let's start with Cutlass. Targeting River. He's skill 5. He jumped. That's going to add a +1 to his bonuses. So it's going to be a 6. He's also targeting you. Your TMM is 1. That's 7. He thankfully ignore your cover because he's right next to you. And he's in short range, so it's going to be a 7. This might be the best chance he ever gets to put damage on you. I got a 6. And I got a 6.
Oh
Five and a
no.
1. 5 and a 1 both times.
That's unfortunate.
Hey, Foxy, do you want to borrow my dice jail? It's a cute little recycling bin.
Unfortunate.
All right, well, you guys get to blow up some of my toys now. Go ahead.
I think I'll go.
Don't we have a
I
captain
think
to
it's
wait
only
for?
I think it's only a
We're not
5
safe.
for me to hit BJ.
Skill 3.
-1 for
TMM
standing
of...
still. Oh, right.
Yeah, true. -1 standing still. So 2. His TMM is still +3. So that's 5.
Okay.
But isn't he long
has
range?
And then
cover.
+1 for cover, so 6.
And
then
medium
medium
range.
range.
as well, So
That's
Yes.
medium range? That is not
Yes.
medium range.
That's medium
What
range.
the
I
hell is
counted
that?
it.
I know, but
Isn't
why?
it
But the
13?
map feels
It's a short
larger.
range.
Sorry, Rainy, 1 sec. What was that, Foxy? 7?
8 total.
8. Okay.
Sorry. Right. The map just feels larger. My bad. I'm a bad judge of medium range.
That's a 10.
Nice.
That's a hit. That's his auto gone.
Yahoo!
And that's a 7. I'm going to use a plot point.
Here, reroll.
That's still a 7. Boom.
Oof. Hey, plot point spent meaning more XP for y'all.
Yep. Also, I didn't use
Also,
any
he
last
has
time,
no
so-
armor now, so.
Yeah.
All right,
I
back over
thought-
to me. Let's.
Yeah, I thought it was best if I go
Oh.
first because then Bastion could change his target and he's got more people in his scope, but...
That's fair. Let's go with the Vidette.
Well,
next.
not that
Last
much
fan of the
more.
medium tank.
He's got bigger hits.
Last fan of the medium tank. Skill
That's fair.
5. You're in short range. Your TMM is 2, so it's 7. It's just 7, actually.
God. if this-
1 damage. Hiya! I rolled an 11, RJ. You fucked me. You. It should have been a crit. It should
Oh,
have
I'm
been
so
a crit.
sorry, I spoke. No.
Hey, guess what? That makes up
One
for the
damage.
fact that you had to redact the damage from me last time.
That's
so
fair.
now I'm back at my proper actual what I should have been at the start.
The Vidette's backing
No,
off.
I am
It's
back at
85
what I should have been at the start of this round. He's doing
The
his
Vidette's
best.
backing off. The AC5 is pouring off. Just as rapid fire bursts as fast as it can, immediately just streaking past you as you run forward towards it, Herda. It's back over to you guys.
Word.
You want to go, Em?
Yeah, I can go. I believe it is 3 for my skill plus TMM. Plus TMM?
2?
Yep.
3?
Yeah, he jumps. So 3.
3? Okay, so that's 6 plus the cover doesn't count because we're standing right next to each other.
It's just 6.
Plus 0 for range.
It's
I
just
rolled
baby.
3 times. Alrighty.
Unless you want to overheat for 4.
I got a 6.
Oops.
I got a 7. And
It hits.
Oh,
I got a 10. So that's 3.
Fucking PPC rounds shriek blast off the cannon arm. eat into the right leg as the mech buckles over. You literally imposingly stand over, PPCs lowered, fire off medium lasers and machine guns. They tear and eat up, eventually getting into the head, crack the cockpit glass, and blare through. You see a blood splatter, and the Clint just falls over.
Eat shit.
You were trying to say something, Bailey?
No, it's fine. One of us has to go again, right?
Yep.
I think 2 of us have to go.
Yeah, so...
so
2 of us have
M
to go.
just went, so that's 1, so 1 of us extra
Yeah.
before Foxy rolls another hit.
Before Capcan goes, and then your last 2 go. Yep.
Yeah.
Why doesn't... Bastion go?
Bastion can go. I'm fine waiting.
Okay.
Bastion will go then.
Because that
Oh, you have a million. Right?
Oh wait, the Vidette is too far for me to squish. Like, squish.
Yeah, a little bit too far for a close range.
I don't have that long of leggies. I cannot stomp it.
God, imagine a Wolverine with like fucking like 30-foot legs, just fucking like lommering around the battlefield.
That would be fun. That would be
Someone's
too
built
far.
that Frankenmech. Someday we'll talk about Frankenmechs here, and I'll show you guys the fucking nightmare fuel that I've seen. But we won't get there right now. Any case, yeah, let's go with our boy Bastion popping off at Capcan. Skill 3. Target has a TMM of 1. He's also in cover, and I'm at medium range still. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should Bastion overheat here, friends? Up to you.
I was gonna say, depending on how the other hits go.
You have to clear before you roll.
I say
Personally,
yeah.
I'm saving my heat in case this captain is fucking crazy. But
I think
I am
Bastion
also
should.
saving my heat in case the
There's
captain's
still-
crazy.
There's still like a bunch of us who still need to shoot anyway, so.
Yeah, I think Bastion
Alright,
should
then let's
overheat.
do it. Do you want to overheat?
Yeah,
Or, so that's okay, sure. I mean,
because he's
yeah,
got an overheat of 2, right? I know he's got an overheat of 1.
Yeah.
Oh, no, overheat of 1, yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's start it off then. Looking for 7s. First one lands with an 11.
Jesus.
Second one misses with a 4. Third one lands with a 7. Fourth one for the overheat lands with an 8 for a grand total of 3 damage, stripping all of the armor from that blackjack. And we'll take his heat up 1 at the end during the end phase. Did I already have Capcan fire back? Nope, let's do that now. He's got a skill of 4. He's looking for, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's looking for 8. He's 1 worse than Bastion. It makes sense, actually. I could have done that reasonably. He's got 2 damage. First one does connect, actually, with a 9. Second one does not connect with a 7, unfortunately. It's only 1 damage for him. That's too much. Take it easy.
I hit 2 buttons at the same time. Sorry.
I'm hitting buttons.
The auto cannon pop off fire. Bastion literally just undaunted, continuously letting off volleys of those long-range missiles from his mech, standing forward, even willing to pump the heat up some as he fires off the lasers and the SRM simultaneously. You guys know that Crusaders are meant to be bracket fire mechs. They operate with their LRMs first and then close in to use their lasers and short-range missiles. He's just sitting there bracket firing everything in like at once. You guys, even if you've never been a Crusader, you know for a fact it's getting hot in there.
It's getting hot in
Thank you,
there.
Rainy.
So
I was
take
singing
off
that
all
earlier.
your clothes.
Thank you.
What?
Sorry.
Um,
yeah,
All right, back
so
over to you
hot.
guys.
Alright, sugar rocks and goose time.
Unfortunately, the Vidette, it has to go squish now. And by squish,
Only like 17.
there's a
Coffee's
rock.
fucking
It's a
17 points.
laser.
Go on.
No. We have to do the Seder right. So I have a skill of 3.
Actually, hold on.
Short
I'm curious about
range.
something. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
It's a short range of +0. My TMM is 2, but I don't add that, do I?
Nope, because you stayed. you did
No,
a normal
you
mix.
add,
No,
you add
I
their
moved.
TMM, which is only 1 right now.
Okay, so it's 1. So skill. So
So you're
3
looking
plus
for 4 right
0,
now?
4.
No cover, no nothing else.
No
It's
cover.
literally just a 4 for you.
Oh my god, that's the easiest hit ever. And I have
You are at short range, so you get 2. You can overheat if you'd like.
no thank you, not right now.
Okey-doke.
That's the first one is an 8. And
Goes
the
through.
second one is a 9. That is 2 damage.
Both 2 damage coming through. Let's go ahead and start off with the motive system hits. So go ahead and roll me 2d6.
46 coming in. That is a 3.
That's an
Nothing
engine
happens from that one. No, that's
okay.
motive hits first. Now we're on critical hits.
hit.
So now
Alright,
we'll do this
another
again.
one.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 5.
No critical effect.
Yeah, nothing.
That is
Unless you
okay.
want a plot point to
I will
re-roll it.
be right.
Bye. He breezes by.
Reasons
You know
by
what?
on
Fine.
exactly.
I will use my black point to re-roll because
Re-roll
I
it.
feel like a critical should happen.
When you use a plot point to reroll, you can't get no critical again. You can't get no critical. So if you get no critical,
Oh,
again,
not the
reroll. Reroll to get a thing.
Oh, do I just re-roll on the
So-
critical
Yeah,
table?
just roll.
So yeah, reroll and reroll.
I'm rolling
if you
on
get
the
a
critical
5 or 9
table.
again. Reroll it.
Yes.
Yep.
I have a 6.
That is a weapon. hit.
6 is a weapon hit. He is now also considered crippled and
Routed?
needs to run.
Well, bye-bye.
As he now also does 0 damage.
Wait,
Well,
is the tank not considered a vehicle on the critical hits table?
You're right.
So 5 would have been a fire control hit
Uh,
originally.
You're right. I'm sorry about that. Actually, excuse me. So yeah. So then.
Oh.
So then. Okay.
I'll just
So the
take
five
my
of the fire
plot
point-
Sorry.
So yeah.
I mean,
take your plot
actually,
point
but
back. No, you're
Just that
fine.
plot
You're
point.
fine.
No,
Thank you for
no,
that
that
correction.
is...
we need that next week.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. He
Okay,
did a
fine,
hard
I'll save
time
my
hitting you,
XP.
Don't worry. Okay.
Also,
fine.
I will be
We'll
right
do
back.
later.
Yeah. Okay. So then he's squeaking by on 1 health left and not looking great about it. He still needs to run because he has 1 structure left. So he's still routed. He just can do 1 damage while he's routed. So yay! Fantastic. All right. I guess it's Goose now.
yeah.
Goose time. Arm him with
Firing into the
a
black?
little knife. Get in there, goose.
No. Shooting the blackjack twice.
You got it.
So it's gonna be 3 plus
3, 4, 5, 6,
7?
7.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I got it.
Yo, you're shouting this in. I'm seeing it in real time. Y'all are getting good at this.
That's an 11 on the first,
Absolutely hits.
and on the second is a 8.
Nice.
Another one hits. Critical damage. Roll crit damage, please.
An 8.
That is a weapon
Weapon.
hit.
Weapon hits. Let's take a look at his card real quick to see if he's routing. He was the 1 to all damage brackets. No. Funnily enough, he's not routing just yet.
No.
He's not Actually, no. I lied. He's at half structure. He is actually still routing.
I was gonna say.
My entire list is routing. Woo!
Woo! Aren't
All
you
right,
so
then.
proud of us?
That means I'm so proud of y'all. And yo, it's perfectly timed too. It's 9:30. Yo, it's perfectly timed. So, friend, first off, as you all see as fire starts to tweak and starts to eke down, you see the blackjack begins to slowly start to back away, and you see the Crusader bring its hands down, and those big bulky heat vents on the back of its arms begin to vent out pressure. And as you all start to close in, you also recognize, first off, at the end of the round, because all of my friends are routed, the score swings. It's officially 0-1 now because you guys gain a point and I lose 1 since I have no unrouted units in the zone. Really good second turn, friends. This is gonna be interesting. Let's see how this one plays out. My only non-routed unit is actually the Clint's dead. Never mind. Yep, that's it. That's well. So
Wait,
Rest in
was
peace,
it
Clint.
Capitan to appear?
oh, don't spoil it. Relax. It's all we're getting there.
All in good time. All in good time.
This fucking
All
mech's
in
gonna
good
take up
time.
the back half of the map. Watch.
As
Motherfucking
you
Big
all
Sam.
slowly start to to creep backwards and move into position, Sugar Rocks and Bastion charging forward through the gate, putting out fire. You see these massive buildings rising up all around you, big and blocky and reinforced, not the scrap heaps you would have expected it before you knew the truth of this place. And as you all close in, including see that you are swinging, Camilla actually is the one who chimes in and just says, "You're pushing through, bro. Hold on a second. I'm reading a new contact on sensors. It's a..." Oh, shit. And before we find out what that is, We're going to give our players one last little 5-minute break to get themselves lined up to end this session. As a gate begins to pop open, and you can already hear large, imposing stomps making their way through as shadows begin to slowly creep out of creep through a cockpit. A figure sat in there. Hop into my new home, break my toys, and kill my boys. Well, that just can't stand, can it? Hold on, boys. I'm coming. We'll be back in just a few moments, guys. See you soon.
Dun dun.
Welcome back to the Mercenaries Do. In 2738, Alexander Kerensky became the commanding general of the Star League Defense Force, the highest rank in his entire office. His successor, Rebecca Felterdal, resigned. Kerensky quickly eliminated inept officers of the SODF and rewarded those who were competent, getting rid of corruption and furthering production of several new models of Battlemech. For this phase in his career, it is known that Kerensky himself gave the specifications for a new Battlemech called the Atlas, in which he requested a mech as powerful as possible, as impenetrable as possible, and as ugly and foreboding as conceivable, and that fear itself may be our ally. New target, Atlas AS-7D.
If Sierra sees that thing, she's gonna be like, "Oh, why would you pilot a mech like that? It's disgusting."
Well, not
It
only
looks
do you
like an
see
ugly,
it,
tiny
as
little
the
man.
well, it's funny you call it an angry tiny little man. As the hangar door is lifting up, a mech much taller than literally all of yours, so tall it shorts out Bailey's camera, clearly, literally punches the side of the hangar door open and stomps out, weapons already ready. Well,
Nah,
hey, new
Papa
friends. Looks like you
Bear.
already made yourselves comfortable.
I mean,
So yeah, there's your
I think we've made ourselves quite at home.
I'd say gonna be picking up mess out of cockpits for the next week and a half unless I scrap all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Archer, you're muted.
So it's fighting out flight? Great. Love the gusto.
Brawl till you fall, Mechwarriors. And with that, let's get into round 3, shall we?
Who's rolling?
Not I.
Who wants to roll against me?
I guess it's me for playing Ring Around a Rosie?
Sounds like it. 2d6. You still get your +1.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
What you got for me?
5. Total.
Freedom.
Boxcars!
Damn it.
Unfortunate, you know?
I'm sorry, guys. Me and my low initiative
sometimes-
rolls.
Sometimes it'd be like that. I mean,
To be fair, you weren't beating that unless you also rolled
oh,
boxcars.
yeah, couldn't have really matched that.
No.
That is A-okay.
All right, then. We're back over to y'all then, friends. Who wants to go make their movement first? Let me also clear off Sierra's movement
Ooh.
icon.
Above the table, I think I should move first.
Fair
Personally?
enough.
Because if I were to move along the ridge line here, that would force him to either look at me or look at y'all.
Mm.
So I was thinking of going
That's fair.
over here.
It's a good drawing.
So I can hear
Yeah, I'm
everybody
down-
and
I'm
everything.
down
It's just
for
my
that.
camera's being weird.
Okay.
Yeah, Bailey, I had
Understandable.
to actually unplug my camera and plug it back in, and Video Ninja got it back.
Plug it
Oh, I
in,
am
plug
crawling
it
on the
in.
floor right now doing this. So
All good,
Yeah,
all
good
good.
luck.
Listen,
Do you want to go then, Goose?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
your sensor feed gave out, but while you fix your comm feed, Goose, go ahead and make your move. What's the call?
He is going to jump jet.
Jump.
Activating jump jets. All right. I'll go with my vedette next.
All right, the
It has to end
vedette's
its
still
movement.
It still
It has
lives.
to end its movement closer to you guys than anything else, or close to the edge. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, I guess, and it's not going to bother with facing because it has a turret. And if you get behind it, it can only take 1 damage anyway, so it doesn't really matter if you get behind it.
Understandable.
So that's its movement. Now we're back over to you guys, and it is now officially 2v4. So 2 of you guys have to move.
I can go.
Oh, hilarious.
Go, Chops, go.
1, 2, 3,
Standing.
4, and I will face this away.
Swinging around to the front. Perfection. Look at y'all forming a little battle line. Ain't y'all cute?
I don't like forming battle lines. I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't know.
I'm just
what's
catching
wrong
up with
my
everyone.
camera, but it seems to be Video Ninja specific because anytime I loaded it in, it says that it doesn't exist. So
You
Great.
might have to leave Video Ninja and come back.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
So
Well,
I'm not.
we'll have to
no
figure that one
camera
out.
for the rest of the night, apparently.
No.
We'll
Unfortunate.
imagine your beautiful visage.
Thank you.
Sure.
Exactly.
Okay, here to play fights.
Oh,
Here, which
Foxy years.
One more y'all needs to move.
Oh, I guess I will.
Oh shit! We've been years.
Yep.
I'm going to
Did
jump
you not
to
just
this
hear me?
corner.
Sorry, I was focusing. All right. Activating jump jets as your Shadowhawk leaps and soars up with its 3 minor jump jets and leaps up to that hill. That's a level 4, by the way. You can't get up there.
Oops. Okay. So then I guess I can only walk.
You can only leap. Yeah, you can only leap over things that are hot, that are like a level lower than your total jump height. So since you have 3 hexes of jump, you can only get up to things that are level 3 or higher, or 3 levels at a time.
Okay.
So if you
So
jump
I'll-
for like there, for example, you could then jump up there later.
Yeah, but I can't see
That's
anybody
true.
then, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll just do it on ground then.
All right.
Cool. Actually, let's go to this corner. That should be good.
Swapping you over to a proper regular move. And then now I gotta go. Let's go ahead and get the blackjack moving. He's got to end his movement closer to an edge, so it could be either edge. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and be closer to this edge, the one he's retreating towards. And he'll angle himself and face this way. I'm using this patch of wood is where I make my stand.
And this is where I hold my post! Sorry.
All right, back over to you guys for your last 2.
Who has not moved?
I will show no fear when the next of the enemy approach my position.
It looks like we need a Bastion move and a Sugarhawks move. Am I correct?
Looks like
Okay,
it.
that is me and Bastion. Alright.
Where do you wanna
Well,
go?
I don't like being in the line, so I'm going up.
Okay.
1, 2...
Are you ground moving? Are you jumping? Are you sprinting? What's the call?
Ground moving.
Ground moving. You got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Take your regular movement modifier.
Beautiful.
Bastion, where do you
And
want?
there I shall sit.
Can Bastion move through the medium tank spot? Or no?
Actually, yes, because it's a tank. You actually can't step over it.
Okay. The one that's destroyed?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, the one that's dead doesn't
it's
matter at all.
Okay,
crap.
okay, cool. I wasn't sure. Thoughts on if we put him into the tree line here, guys?
I'm fine with that. I don't think it's gonna add a huge benefit, but yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
I'm just
this
thinking,
hex,
give him
I
a little
guess.
bit of cover, perhaps. Gives him a nice spot. I was
He's
gonna say,
gonna
Cover
be
is a good
One.
idea.
2, 3.
He's gonna be
Oh.
shooting through.
well, that's why I was thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, because he has 4 movement. We can be in this one, and then he's covered, but doesn't get any negative from the cover.
Oh yeah.
If he's
That
in
works.
this one, he still
I'm
won't get
thinking
negative because it's 2 hexes, right?
Yeah, you can see through the first
Uh,
tree line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But then he'll get
proper
proper cover at that one.
Okay, that's fair.
Fine,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can do that. It's doable. He'll swing himself around. And that leaves just me with Papa Bear. Look at that, everybody's scattering away from me. Let's go charging out. 1, 2, 3. That's all he's got.
Cool.
It's 100 tons, okay? He's not moving very fast.
Understandable.
But he's named
Alright, friends.
Papa Bear.
That is
I
his
feel
name,
bad.
it's true.
I don't
Alright,
like
let's
that.
declare some shooting. Y'all have to declare first, actually, because I want initiative. So one of y'all gets to declare your shooting.
Goose shooting Papa Bear.
The vedette is going to take its shot at Chop since you're right there.
Sounds reasonable.
Now 2 of you.
I'll shoot for the vedette, and then you guys can focus on the big guy.
Yeah, sounds good. I will shoot at Papa Bear.
All right. Capcan will shoot at Sugar Rocks.
Return and fire at Cap Can.
That just leaves Bastion. Where do you want? I see Papa Bear.
Yeah, Papa Bear makes the most sense to me.
Papa Bear does make the most
let's
sense for
see.
Bastion as well for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're actually all in medium range, except for I guess Goose. Let's shoot for Chops this time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll shoot for Chops this time. Okay, cool. Let's start with you guys then. Who wants to shoot first?
I can go ahead first. I don't mind.
Us.
Go ahead, Chop.
I have calculated 3 plus TMM plus 2,
1.
so 6.
Well, sounds good to me.
Alrighty, and at medium range I have 3 damage to do. So first one is a 9, second one is a 3, third one is a 8.
2
So
damage
2
total.
damage?
You fire off PP seed and it eats into the armor, but this thing is a literal rip of metal. It's as if it just is walking through your PPC rounds. Back over to me, yeah? We'll do the vedette at you. Let's get it out of the way. It's only got 1 damage. And it's got a fire control hit, so it's going to be a +2 to this. So it's 5. Your TMM is 1, so that's 6. +2, 7, 8. Plus range is just that. So just 8. It's still short range. 1 damage. 6. Nope. You're
Everyone
fine.
put ears on while I was
Well,
gone.
Yeah, I had my.
You got a redeem for it. It's a
Welcome
chat redeem.
back.
Thanks to Flock Obama.
Thanks, Flacco. Love to see you there.
So that was no
it's
damage,
not
yes?
making my face any better. So yeah, it fucking whipped. Back over to you guys.
Yahoo.
I could put a mask on.
I was gonna say, I have a little hat that
Shots
has cat
on.
ears on
Papa
it.
Bear first.
I'll do this.
I mean, we could also be Tate, and ears redeems means Tate gets the rainbow llama hat.
Well,
So
we
whatever
figure out
is
goofy hats and things.
a
How about
fancy.
we shoot at targets?
Okay, fine. I'll shoot at Cap Can.
Take the shot. Let's see. You want to say it already?
Yes, my satyr is 3. So plus Cap Can's TMM is
2
that?
actually. No, he's 1. It's 1.
1, because he moved,
So-
but he has cover, so that's +1.
That's 5, and you're
So
at medium range, so
5.
it's 6, 7.
6, 7. Oh, that's not that bad.
Not bad at all.
All right, shot 1 is a 10, so that hits. And I have 2
That's it.
shots.
If you want to roll again, you can, but he's dead. Go ahead.
The second shot would have hit anyways too, because that's a 9. Overkill.
Well, yeah, overkill,
Sorry.
cool.
I just like
Well-
rolling both of my dice.
Before he dies, he'll return fire at you. Why not? Actually, I think sorry, second one y'all need to shoot first.
Second one of us has to go because it's
I'll
2
go.
and
Yeah.
4.
Mhm.
RJ, that is a really cool mask.
It's a very cool mask.
So I'm shooting the tank. So it's in short range. So that's a +1, +3 for my skill. Ground movement +1. What's its TMM?
Its TMM is 1. Your ground movement is +0 for a regular ground move. So it's 3,
Okay.
0 for your movement, 1 for its TMM for 4. It doesn't have any cover or anything like that, so it's just 4. And you're at short range, so just 4, +0 at short range.
Okay.
4.
That's a 6.
4.
So.
It's dead.
Woohoo.
Bark!
Her plow.
Yay.
All
Okay,
right,
I'll
now
only roll
Capcan
one.
will shoot back at. Fabian's not going to shoot back at Sugar Rock before he gets blown the fuck up. Skill 4. TMM is 5/6. Range is 7/8. Hey, it's a 9. Second shot. Because he still has 2 damage at short range, even after being sorry, medium range. Even after being brought down 1. No, that's it for him actually. Sorry, just 9 damage. So just 1 damage for you.
1 damage.
Foxy, I heard you say 9 damage. It's like
Yeah, sorry, I got scared.
hurt us fucking dead.
My bad. Sorry about that. Popping it back over to you guys then. We still have Bastion
Hey,
and
that
Hoof.
didn't. That
Can I
didn't
roll for
math.
Bastion?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
It's a 7 to hit, I think. Or what's its TMM?
Let's see.
TMM
Skill
1.
3, TMM 1, medium
Okay.
range. So 3, 4, 5, 6, just 6.
Okay. That is a 11,
Hits.
an 8,
Hits.
and another 8.
Hits. He now has as much armor as River.
Yahoo.
Oh boy, we're getting him down.
Oh shit! Hold on. Would you roll again? Sorry.
I rolled 2 8s and an 11.
And your TMM was 6. It would have been okay. No, you're fine actually, because it would have been +2 higher because of the heat. Well, actually, would have been 1 higher for the heat, so it would have been an
okay.
8.
So I got
But
it anyways.
You
Okay,
still,
cool.
you still would have got it anyway. Well done, Bastion. Operating cool under pressure, literally. He deals his damage. Goose,
Good
over to
job,
you.
Bastion.
Oh, RJ, you're muted.
Okay. So,
So,
Foxy, can I posit you a situation
Me.
in which I spend a plot point to redirect my attack at Bastion, but I want to shoot the snow to cool him down?
I don't think
You
you need
know
to
You
what?
want to do an
because we can-
aid? You said that there was
I don't know.
aiding in this game, but you never explained how.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you do this for me? Why don't you roll me, not in Alpha Strike, roll me your regular, like, Mechwarrior Destiny, roll a gunnery check in regular Mechwarrior Destiny, as if you were rolling it like a skill check for there for me.
Hell
Rolling
yeah.
against you, this is going to be your average difficulty, so it's going to have to beat my 3d6 roll.
Gotcha.
I will count this as a plot point spending now, definitely. 'Cause I think this is fun. I like this a lot. This is a very, very unique use of it's knowing that it's literally standing in water literally cools you down. In fact, lots of mechs are literally called river turrets because they overheat a lot. So the best thing you can do is just stand in water and keep firing. Fun fact:
Yep.
riflemen consider one of those.
R.I.P.
I
Dredge.
mean, considering how kind of crummy the rifle mech is, having it stand in water is a good bet.
What you got for me?
16, baby!
Rolled a 14. You still got it, boss.
Hell
Absolutely.
yeah! We love cool shit. We
Ow.
love when cool shit is actually like supported.
That's my boy. That's
Goose,
my
you
boy.
turn and swing and fire off medium lasers. You even actually let off the flamer you have cooked off in your right arm. And his Bastion is like, what in the inner sphere are you? And as you see the flames cook off, eat through some of the rock, and pour down a mini avalanche of snow that drops on the Crusader, and you just hear his comp come in, pulling rapidly. Heat sinks minimal. Impressive.
I also do house calls.
Goose,
All
you
right,
know what
then,
that
Goose.
means, right?
Yeah, I go over to their house and I help them with stuff, right?
Stuff.
Hey, Goose.
Yeah.
You know how you spend a plot point?
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a plot point.
Ah.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna
Every time we
redirect for
spend a
you.
plot point, you get one.
Foxy gets
I'm gonna
one.
redirect my attack for you, actually.
No!
Not,
So-
no, my boy.
He's
Not our
skill
child.
3.
Yeah.
My child!
He's
Father hell.
he's skill 3. You he's skill 3. He walks, so that's a 0. You jumped and have a team of 2, so it's plus 3 to 6. He's at medium range, so it's 8. He's at medium range, and the Atlas does 5 damage at medium range.
Bubby.
Oh no, he's cooked.
So I'm looking for Ace.
I have exactly 6.
That's a 9.
Oh no!
No!
That's a 7.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Oh.
We like those less.
That's a 12.
We really don't like those.
That's a lot of gunfire.
And that's a 3.
Okay.
So only 3 damage total, but I do get to roll a crit against you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because of that
Fingers crossed,
12,
manifesting,
right?
manifesting.
I'm also out of armor.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Psyche's gonna yell at me.
Weapon hit.
Oh no.
You're going to lower your damage at all range brackets by 1.
Yep. So that's 20.
Route, Goose,
Okay,
route,
Goose,
go to the
you
back.
Who's as you fire off at Bastion, you turn back to see Papa Bear's torso rotate around, and let me tell you, if you were wondering what that big circle was on the right right side of the Atlas's torso, it's an autocannon 20, which you know when several shrieks of missiles fire off at you, you literally arc your mech backwards. That cannon round shrieks out, and it tears armor off of your arm and shoulder. And when you look down at your arm, like 1 or 2 of your medium lasers you have on the arm are just ripped
Oh,
open.
Psyche's gonna be
Fires
mad.
going spark.
Psyche and Yao are going to be mad.
That's a rough one.
They can't be mad if I have no
I mean-
mech.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
clarify.
Are you
If
sure
I was
about
to rotate, you'd be dead right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think Sierra definitely comes on comms right away, and she's just like, Goose, get out of there, please, sugar. Like, she's pretty positive in the, during combat all the time, but her being like, I'm worried about the boy. I'm worried about my
Meanwhile,
little boy.
behind the scenes, no one else sees this, but Goose just licks his lips.
What does that
He's
mean?
having fun.
He's having fun.
He's
Goose
having
is
fun.
Goose is on the battle high right now.
Literally one of my traits is battle junkie.
You fucking.
All right,
girl.
friends. Well, the good news is, with much less guys to worry about, these rounds start getting way faster. So, we're all for the round 4. First off, as it ticks over, it's now tested again. So the score now goes and swings up. So you guys get +1. They don't lose 1. I mean, they can't. They're already 0. So it's now 2-0. So you haven't noticed, I'm probably not winning this. I'm just gonna fucking kill one of you guys.
Okay. Does someone have to roll initiative?
No, you
Em, have you done it yet?
I can roll this time. I have not yet.
11! Let's go!
Oh, I rolled a 4. +1 is 5.
No.
Yeah!
Not.
Papa Bear!
Okay,
You know what?
well,
No, let's let Foxy have this minute right here.
So does
Papa
that mean
Bear.
I have a
we all go
question.
before you?
yeah.
Nope, not all of you.
I have a question,
It is
Fox.
so because
Okay, sorry, go ahead. You explain the thing, Demley, first.
because of the way things play out, it's gonna be 3, 1, and then 2. So technically, you guys still, because it's just so outnumbered, you guys still get at least 1 move perfectly.
Gotcha.
But
I see.
it's maximum. I get to move as many as possible.
Okay, I'm cool with going first, but my question is, what is this?
It's a building of height 2.
Is height
Would-
different than level?
It's level. No, it's same. It's same thing.
Okay.
But
I think
height
it's
2
also-
would hide us.
Depending
Or
on the
some of
size
our
of your
height.
mech. Yeah.
Yeah.
Deciding by your
No,
size.
yeah, all mechs. When you're talking about like levels, all mechs count as 2 levels up.
My second part of this question is, would this building, if something were to happen to it, provide some sort of smoke screen or debris cover or something along those lines?
Blowing up a building, if the wind was blowing the right way, it would certainly blow smoke into you if you could wreck enough of that building. Sierra, I'm gonna save you rolling. You're looking at these buildings and remembering, right, this is a Star League cache. This was built to survive the Succession Wars. These buildings are built to survive a lot more than one medium mech firing at them. You wager you could put a warship round on this place and maybe still not wreck every single building here.
Okay. If I were to jump up onto this level 2 level, could I see Papa Bear, or no? Is that cover?
Let's draw the line. Actually, let's see. It would depend on where he moves. From where he is right now, I'd say you're crossing that hex, and I'm gonna say I'm counting that level 4 is blocking me. But if he was to move somewhere different and he's no longer avoiding you, then yeah. So if you could force him to move out of the woods, I don't know why you would do that. This woods is where I make my stand.
Yeah.
These woods are where I will hold my post.
He's already
I'm
sitting
pulling
outside of
eyes
the
of
woods.
what?
I need to
Sorry.
He is doing that.
I need to think more, so somebody else move first.
I'm fine to go if they're still thinking. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I've got an idea.
Sounds good.
Goose.
Because retreating is just gonna get me shot in the back.
Go.
Probably.
Go.
So I'm gonna jump jet.
Committing jump jets. Speed is armor.
Yump.
ABM
is armor.
Always be moving.
Over open comms, if Papa Bear is on it, Goose just pings them. Make your choice.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh.
You see the screen actually cut and while it's not a live feed, so you don't actually see like the face, you do see like the call sign pop up and like a little symbol of like an imposed like grizzly bear mauling open a tank. I like your moxie, kid.
Brawl till you fall.
Plot point.
What point?
I need 2 more of y'all to move.
I'll go. 1,
Alright, that makes sense, River.
2, 3, 4. Face this guy.
Closing in the brawl range. Let's do it. I need 1 more of y'all to move.
Alright, I will move next. Since the cover ain't gonna do me any good and Chops is in my way, we're gonna go 1, 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5.
I'm sorry, Foxy. When you said getting into brawl range, I just imagined typing in all chat knife only ?
Yo, the way I used to go in the fucking...
Here is where I sit. Oh, Foxy, don't forget to medium... regular move. Me and Chops, please.
Oh, yes, thank you. I got you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Let me get 1 for Sugar Rocks. Appreciate that. Okay, it's Papa Bear now, and frankly, I don't want to give my back, so I guess just... Bailey, if you could move your line, please. I can't...
The pink?
I think you had... Yeah, if you could move that, please. I can't click my Mac. No, I can get now. 1, 2... and then no, I guess that's all I can really do here. Unless I sprinted, I wouldn't fucking do that. Also, you can't sprint backwards. Doesn't matter for the half strike. So yeah, we're gonna just yeah, fuck it. We're staying right here actually. You know what? Actually, I lied. I want the extra thing. We're standing still. Fuck it. But I am going to do a little bit of pivoting because so I can put you in, put you all, and then I'm gonna put you all in my front arc just so I can.
So which edge of the hex is Papa Bear actually facing?
Sorry, I should probably angle that properly. I want to put... Actually, you know what? I'd rather put River in my front arc than put Goose in my front arc because you do more damage. So you know what?
Oh,
no, he's just literally not move at all, actually.
Shucks.
Hold still and firing off.
Oh, he's making a stand.
Hell yeah, he is.
This is where he holds his post.
I'm going to
Sorry, all I can think of.
To this hex.
Do a yump.
Right. And that just leaves
Bastion?
I guess he's gonna do the same thing as River, more or less, right? Just on the opposite side.
Playing from both sides. Yeah?
Yeah, we can do that.
So we're
Right.
thinking like a 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of vibe?
Yeah, it seems reasonable.
Sure.
Facing this way? Sure. All right. Let's make this real simple. Y'all declare first, because I want initiative. So 3 y'all have to declare your targets.
Papa Bear!
Papa Bear.
Stalker, I know.
I wanna kick this broken tank into the thing.
Just pick the tank. Make it real good.
I wanna kick it into him.
You
Kick it real
kick it that
good.
hard. It's not gonna. That's like several hundred feet. You'd be have to kick this thing. You ain't got that kind of force in this thing.
No, I can't. Okay. I'm fine.
No,
You can
sorry,
still kick it.
Papa Bear.
Okay. Okay. So then Papa Bear will shoot. You know what? I hate to say it, but I probably, if I want maximum effect here, I've probably got to shoot Sugar Rocks.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the only one getting
yeah.
yelled at.
Yeah, I did this to
I mean,
myself.
like, yeah, Goose is in my rear arc, so I literally can't shoot him as much as I want to, like, try to put a hole in him. Nah, yeah, we're gonna have to shoot Sugar Rocks.
Oh, also I need a red
I
jump
did
jet
this to myself.
movement.
You got it.
I keep on
which is in
forgetting
my
about jump jets.
All right, so then that's. I guess you're.
Actually, I
the
don't
last
think my-
two of you.
I don't
Yes,
have.
you do.
Okay.
Yes, you do. The
Never mind.
Bastion will shoot Papa Bear, obviously, and then that just leaves.
Goose will shoot
Goose?
Papa Bear.
All right, let's just do this simply. You guys can all roll, and then he'll shoot back, because this might kill him.
Pinata.
Let's go clockwise order, starting with River, since we declared you first. River, go.
So 3 plus TMM plus no cover plus 0. What is TMM again?
4.
Okay, 4.
Actually, he
So
stood still, so it's
1.
-1. So it's 3.
Okay, so we have 5, which is a hit. We have a 4, which is still a hit. And we have a 6, which is a hit.
You want to overheat?
-3.
Yeah, fuck it, all
Reading it
overheat.
all? Overheat it.
All, might as well.
Pick it up.
So 1 more for a 10, which is a hit.
He's down to
I
1
will-
armor.
1.
Sierra, you're up next. You're medium range. So
I
it's,
think I'm in close range, aren't I?
you're nowhere near. You're in
4,
short.
5,
You're in
6.
short range for him.
Oh, okay.
You're in. Yeah, you're.
I think I have to get a 9.
3. He stood still, so it goes down to a 2. His TMM is, well, I guess it doesn't matter because he stood still. So it's 2. Medium range is 4. It's a 4, actually, is what it is.
Really? But I jumped.
Yes.
2.
Oh, you jumped. So yeah, so it's 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay.
6.
This is not bad.
That's a 4.
That's a no.
Alright, that's a 6. I got the 1.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Oh, do I have to roll on the...
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
He just got through his armor.
Okay.
Sugar Rocks, we'll do you next.
Alrighty, tighty. So I am at medium range,
Medium.
I believe. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. So that is +2.
3, 4, 5, -1 because he stood still. So 4.
4. Okay. Alright, and I have 2 attacks. That is a 4 on the die. That's a 3, so that misses.
Misses.
And then I will overheat. What?
All right.
You do... Oh, yeah, you do. Do
Yeah, well, we
Do I overheat?
Go for it.
You have 1.
Mm-hmm. You
Do I have
one. Go
everyone?
for it. You get 1 more.
Yay! He's gonna take me out. I'll take him out with me. That is a 7.
-1 more. He's down to 6. Let's do Bastion next. Somebody want to roll for him?
I can roll.
I think Goose should go next, and then we should do Bastion.
Yeah. True,
Yeah.
Actually.
Like,
PC's
Goose, do the
first.
thing.
Okay.
PC's first.
Goose.
Fair enough.
But I have a higher chance of killing him after Bastion there.
Oh wait, yeah, no.
Oh, do you want that? Yeah.
That's okay,
Yeah.
I'll roll now.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do Bastion next, because then you can actually
Let's do
potentially
Bastion.
kill him.
I'd rather give
So-
you the kill. That's fine. All
I
right.
think
Bastion.
Bastion should be rolling to the same that I was. Yes, because
Yeah.
it's a
So it's a 4.
3 skill -1.
3.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
Oh,
3
3 to
skill
hit.
minus 1 and short range. 3.
All right, I'll roll. Nobody's saying anything.
His
Wouldn't
short range is 3.
wouldn't it be?
I
I'm
rolled an
confused.
Sorry, one more time.
You said 3 skill minus 1 is 3.
Wait, sorry. So it's
Isn't it
2,
2?
but then it. Oh, you're right. It is 2.
But he
It's
jumped.
short range, so it's 0.
Nobody.
Yeah,
He
he
did not
hit.
jump.
But
Shouldn't
Goose
it just be
jumped.
2?
I'm
It's
not
not about
shooting at-
Goose.
Yes.
Oh wait, sorry. Oh
I
my
rolled an
god.
8.
It's,
So he can't
Yeah.
miss.
So
right?
yeah, he can't miss.
Okay.
Go,
so 3
Bastion, go.
hits.
3 hits, 3 damage. Do you want to overheat?
What does it get him at if we overheat?
4 hits.
He has only 1.
Okay, then yeah, let's do it. Overheat.
He's down to 2 armor left.
All right, Goose,
Goose.
you got it.
Get him,
You got
Goose.
this, Goose.
So,
It's 2 hits, man. You can do it.
it's 2
Skill
hits.
3. Skill 3. You jumped, but you have your
So
pilot skill
4.
modifier. So it's gonna jump you down to drop you down. So just 4.
Short range.
He didn't move, so it dropped down to 3, and then short range, so it stays at 3.
But
You
also,
needed
he's got his
3 plus
back.
to hit him.
He's got his
Yeah,
back.
but that's extra damage if he hits. So you
Okay.
only need to hit him 1 time.
I know.
I believe.
8.
Yes.
He's done. Keep in
You want to
mind,
roll another one
none
just
of
to
you
get the
rolled
extra in?
Oh, also, just to get it out of the way.
Oh, yeah,
you
we
should
didn't even
all
roll
go and roll
crits.
56 on the yeah, go ahead and roll crits just in case see if anybody blows up those ammo. Just go ahead and try it out.
I got a 7.
You should get that one.
7 is nope. MP hit. Bailey, your autocannon hits Trent's leg.
Oh, yeah, crits.
Yeah.
I should roll crit.
Yeah, crits. It's not gonna matter. He's
4.
dead, but you know.
Fire control hit.
Fire control hit. You shear through. You
Oh,
actually
no,
hit the
okay.
head with a small antenna next to the skull. You shear that antenna straight off as the head kind of wheels around some more. Bailey and
M.
Bailey, you rolled yours. So RJM.
10.
That is a fire
Fire
control,
control
hit.
hit. Yet again, you blast even more into the cockpit as you shear through the back of it. M.
Gotta roll him.
I didn't think that I crit because I was just clearing his armor originally.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. Yeah. You cleared armor. So yeah. Okay,
Sorry, I didn't roll
I
anything.
thought
Bastion gets a control, but Bastion gets a crit. Roll.
Oh yeah, you're right. Roll for Bastion. Yeah, go ahead. Roll for Bastion.
4 fire control hit again.
Oh, see, if he ammo explodes somebody else, I swear to God. Okay. Papa Bear's gonna swing before he goes down. She's targeting Sugar Rocks. Targeting skill 3. Your TMM is 2, so that's 4, 5. He stood still, so goes down 1 to 4 again. He's at medium range, so it's 6. That's an 8. 1 damage. That's a 7. 2 damage. That's a 10. 3 damage. That's an 8. 4 damage.
Psyche's gonna be so mad at you.
That's a 7.
So mad at
5
just
damage.
you.
Oh, I am
That's
so
Foxy,
sorry.
Foxy, I was at 4 damage. You overshot me.
Of your armor. Well, no, it's only your armor. You still have structure.
Yeah, you still structure.
Yeah, but I go into one of my structures.
Yeah, but you're
Yes,
still
so you're
alive.
So I'm gonna roll a critical for you.
Uh,
Rainy, how many plot points do you have?
You might want to re-roll it.
You are
Did you-
asking me how many plot
Yes.
points I have? I don't keep track of that.
You should have at least
You
one.
have
At least
to.
one.
You have at least one.
I don't have it written down.
You
Well, you
didn't
would've
use
gained
that
one
plot
by
point
position.
earlier, so you
Uh,
have 1.
Yeah, I know I have the one, but
You
I don't know if I
spend-
have more than that.
Did you roll a 12?
I would like
You
to
want
spend
spend
that
it?
one, please. I want to spend that one because I don't like what you rolled.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Oh.
Ammo hit?
Ammo hit, yeah.
Ammo explosion.
I
It
thought you
would
rolled a
have killed
12.
me.
No, oh, that would be even worse. So let's actually see what I actually get then. 6 weapon hit.
Weapon hit.
The
If it's a large laser again, I will scream.
As you are all
Please.
pouring into Papa Bear, and he is crouching over and leaning down, firing off missiles and lasers from where he can, he leans up. All right then, Mercs. Sends off an autocannon round. You all hear that concussive boom as it shoots straight towards Sugar Rock. You see it smash in center mass. Her mech sweeps backwards, and if you will, Rainy, I imagine it even like loses its footing and hits the ground. This time, As you look and you know you deliberately swept left. You were like, I am not losing this large laser again. So you swept left as hard as you could so it wouldn't hit your right arm. And as you look down, seeing glass shatter on the side of your cockpit, the cold air rushing in, you look over, the SRM rack at the side of your head is blown straight open. Literally microns from the ammo rack in your left torso. If he aimed the slightest bit lower, you'd be a fireball right now.
Sierra's
And as he
definitely
looks at
going
that,
over there right away.
as everything gets quiet, all right then, Mercs. Good shooting.
Very good.
And with a loud thud that collapses trees, the Atlas falls to the ground as scrap metal.
Oh wait, we get to scrap that.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
I'm rushing over to Sugar Rocks and open up my cockpit so you can come in so you don't freeze to death.
Oh boy.
Welcome to the dungeon.
Yeah, the Shadowhawk's cockpit is only slightly more spacious than the Wolverine's, but it's not really made for two. There's no jump seat in there.
Nope.
But you can stand in there
Well,
awkwardly so you don't die. You can sit in my lap.
I would be too cold for that.
As you're all-
But yeah, you know, Herta makes her way in, just like you
Yeah.
just see the head and just the heave up, and it just, oh, Psyche's going to not be happy.
Over comms, you just hear Goose go, "That's not gonna buff right out."
well,
Sierra's definitely gonna do that, like, older sister / kind of mom thing where it's just like, I'm sure she's just happy that you're alive, and just like kiss your head, the top of your head, because you're sitting in my lap apparently. So
I was a micron away from becoming not recoverable.
well, thank goodness,
Yeah.
huh? But let's find that pulse laser, and she won't be so mad, eh?
Slowly, as you say that, River, in the back you can see you see another indicator pop up on your IFF. You see it slowly clearing through the ash fog. It's the pack rat slowly driving up, and its palms open up and just. Well, that was certainly a show. Well done, Mechwarriors. It's Jayla.
Thank you
so
for the
much,
technical
Sugar.
support.
Truly, brilliant work. I was concerned when the Atlas reappeared. It's not a easily surmountable opponent. But, well, you're all mostly intact. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, I'll do a sweep to make sure there's no landmines or whatever the hell is around here. Goose, you make sure that you just stay tight.
Alright, I was gonna go and check to see if that pilot for the Atlas had anything on him.
Sure, just don't move your mech.
You hear click click, mech goes into standby.
Well, you're gonna have to rappel down that rather tall building you're at the top of, or you're on the crest of right now. It's Nick 2, so it's easily taller than, well, even the Atlas. It's about as tall as it probably.
If this is going to spend some time, then I will navigate my way down through the building. But if it is not a lot of time, the old rope's coming out.
You could reasonably rope it, especially because you don't know if these buildings are locked down or anything like that.
Mhm.
But rope is gonna get you down without too much trouble, comfortably, no problem.
Hope
You
whatever
all-
you. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, go ahead, please. No, please, go ahead.
Jayla, I sincerely hope whatever you're looking for in that vault is worth losing my mech over. Cause that is not gonna be.
See?
That's gonna take forever to fix.
She comes back over comms. You certainly took a hard hit. Are you okay?
You know, it was fun to have my old dance partner death again, but you know, I'll be fine. I'm just more
She's all
worried
in
about
one
Psyche.
piece. I can confirm she's all in one piece.
Wonderful. Well, if we're lucky, I get into this cache, maybe we'll find some old Star League recording tapes for training for the FLDF. Maybe something on mech scale dodging?
You gonna let her get away with that, Herda?
Mech scale dodging from the one kid who never learned how to actually dodge in mechs.
Yeah, I feel like
Herda, your
Sierra's...
comm line. Sorry, go please.
I was just gonna say, I feel like Sarah's gonna potentially talk to you later about how, like, our mechs are not frontline mechs. Like, let me tell you a thing real fast.
He literally pointed at the Battlemech roll skirmisher and was like,
Sure.
please!
As somebody
If it
who
wasn't
hasn't,
me, it would be Goose.
as somebody who hasn't gotten hurt in any of this combat yet, let me tell you a thing, Herda.
We're glass
anyways.
cannons. It's not our fault.
I'm not
It's true.
scolding Goose. That's Goose's scouting nonsense.
As Jayla gives him a lot of chuckle at the quip she gives at you that you kind of sputter at for a bit, Herda, you'll see your comm line briefly cut over to a new private one that Jayla just briefly says, you can call that payment for the drink I still owe you for later.
All right, fine.
If you'll excuse me. And you'll all immediately see the pack rat's back hatch open up. And Jayla doesn't even wait. She literally is already jumping up out of it herself, hopping out and sprinting across the way. Single-mindedly almost.
JLo, you might want to wait for us to make sure you can get in.
I'm doing a sweep real fast, sweetheart. Be careful.
There is no time to wait when there is stance afoot. As she kind of hops over a bit of a
There's
the wreckage of the tank.
There's time to wait if there's landmines in the ground.
She passes by Goose on his way to the Atlas. Oh, hey, Jayla.
Yes. And she
Shira?
is at this. I'm sorry, go ahead, please.
I was just gonna say Sierra's also making faces at Herda being annoying. Anyways.
She is sitting and immediately going to work on what looks like a large there's a large panel that was next to the hangar the Atlas came out of. She literally slides to the ground next to it, throws her field back around, pulls out her terminal and plugs in and immediately starts typing away. Just, if I'm lucky, my old progress shouldn't have been too long from my bypass. I should only need just a few minutes to have so many questions answered.
Well, I guess we'll find out real soon
And she
then.
seems like just... Mm-hmm. And she just kind of nods and zones in. I'll leave you all to kind of stay talking for a bit as she kind of focuses on her task.
Sure. I'll try and help her. I think Sierra actually has experience in this, skill-wise.
Oh? What you got?
Actually, probably not. I was gonna use Underworld, but...
Hold on, wait. I might
no,
actually
no.
have something. Let me double check. Let me see here. If I can see my shit. Thank you. Nope. Nothing.
That's all right, friends. I'll let you know now, unless you had a really high tech skill or a really high knowledge of the Star League skill. This isn't just your regular code breaking or encoding. This is Star League era shit.
Yeah.
Wacky.
Old ass stuff.
I would actually like to investigate around to see what goodies might be awaiting for our mechanically gifted friends back on the ship.
Yeah,
Sure,
after I've
absolutely.
checked in health-wise with everybody, I'll help River with that.
Yeah, no problem.
Doing that, Hurt is already preemptively just sending Psyche a very much I am so sorry. The Wolverine got trashed again. Ammo rack this time, almost. Also, Goose's Vulcan is fucked up.
Throw Goose under the bus.
You are getting a response right now. It seems like she might be busy with something, but that's probably telling for you.
Oh, it is so telling.
Did Goose find anything on the pilot and the Papa Bear?
A couple of things. One, about 20, 30 C-bills. He had stuff in his pocket. So, that's fair pocket change. Two, you see that his dress actually, you see that and I wish I would have picked him. I didn't have time to. I'm sorry. I thought I'd have to give him a description. He's a roughly sort of bronze tanned man. In fact, given you wager he definitely came from a hotter climate, given the sort of umber to his skin tone. And while it's sort of hard to tell because you can find just about anyone anywhere, the kind of general look of his sort of overall features, the sort of broad nose and wider face, the sort of sunken in eyes, he looks Taurian. Almost kind of like the captain, funnily enough. Blonde rather than black haired, and clearly covered in a life full of scars as a pirate. It looks like when your last shots hit him, a piece of shrapnel from the from the plating blasted inward and just steered straight in from like shoulder clavicle down. He's like, it was not clean, but since you're not a medical person, you don't wager he suffered very long.
Damn.
Elsewise, you do notice that he is wearing a pair of, loose, open shorts, like any mech warrior in the cockpit was. He doesn't have a shirt on because why would you? It gets hot in there. But he does have a loose-fitting military jacket, kind of slung over his shoulders and kind of with the sleeves cut. There are only a couple of pins on it, but you can see a service stud or two, a mark of military academy training, and he clearly served in the military in the military of some garrison, probably not too far from his home before he turned pirate.
Assumption. Goose reaches for around the captain's neck to see if he has a dog tag.
Yes, indeed.
Goose snaps that off and pockets it before patting the captain on the shoulder like, well, buddy, this is a rough one. But
indeed it is.
If there is nothing else in there, he'll make his way towards where he saw Jayla running. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's a few bits of memorabilia in the cockpit. Nothing super interesting. There's a small little like bobble doll almost that looks like a Union dropship with a magnet that had it hold on one of the consoles. There's a couple of pictures, photographs. Looks like just him and a couple of different pirates in different places. You can see them kind of, posing in different group shots. One of them had what looks like maybe the whole of his crew. You can see a good 20 or 30 people in one of them. Some are more intimate shots, maybe 3 or 4 of them. You can see one individual, a tall, lanky guy with a sort of long mop of red hair, who appears in a couple of them almost throughout the lane. If you, I'm not even, because you're not the smartest cookie, but I'm not even going to make you roll for this one. That's probably Dredge.
I ain't walking all the way out there.
Also, Dredge went up in a ball of flames, and the only thing that was left of Dredge was a leg, so you wouldn't be able to find anything of Dredge anyways. He incinerated.
If Goose were to continue his pattern, he would have to walk out all the way to the 2 tanks and then climb a mountain.
Yeah,
I ain't walking all the way out
for
there.
you.
No.
You can get to that later. It's fine. Anything else for anybody else before I talk about what River and Sierra are finding as they're looking around?
I send a photo to her that is the picture of the Wolverine.
So you send it to Sierra.
Sorry, Psyche.
Oh, Psyche.
Busted.
Oh my god,
crazy.
the group chat is on fire right now. We're all like, woo!
No, Goose slid into the DMs.
Oh, didn't tell anybody in the group chat.
That is my sister.
This is perfect, actually. This is perfect. It's perfect. This is perfect. I'm not playing in this. So, start the simple stuff. River, Sierra, you kind of go opposite ends, I imagine, kind of taking paths around the outside of the base, kind of just moving. Again, the base is roughly laid out in a sort of semi-simple circle, utilities and facilities around a central main building that Jayla is clearly trying to open and get access to. And so you find a couple of interesting things. First and most simply, looks like an armory, barracks / supply depot. You can easily find a couple of bunkhouses that have been opened, but empty for, clearly decades, if not centuries. They're decrepit and old and cobwebbed and dusty. But there are definitely a few cases and crates of Star League era Royal Division MREs. Just stored off in a few crates, held up in a storage container. Again, they're probably older than any of you could count backwards to. But that's sort of the first thing.
Rude.
General supplies.
Sierra's intelligent.
I'm sorry,
Well-
that was mean.
I'm calling these old ass MREs in my notes. I hope you know this, and I hope you enjoy that factoid.
We'll go for the other side there. Sierra, you find yourself moving past what looks like a tank depot. It's largely empty. There are definitely a couple of old storage sorts of. You can see some vedettes, maybe even a couple of bulldogs in there. Probably if you can get them out of here and get them loaded up on the last trip home and get them sold on the market, they're going to sell for a solid little price. They're decently good condition despite being kept down here for hundreds of years. Unfortunately, if you were looking for super advanced Star League era tanks, the vedette was made in the Age of War, before the Star League was even a concept. It's been the same goddamn tank for literal hundreds of years. It's the same old fucking vedette like the two you just blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
Solid tank, but side note, by the way, I was running the numbers while
Good
that was
guys.
happening. It's totally an aside. I was running the numbers on this. You want to know how much of a shit tank the vedette is as far as like cheap mass-produced things? The Wolverine costs about 4.5 million C-bills. For one Wolverine 6M, you can get 6.75 vedette medium tanks.
Wow.
0.75.
Jesus.
I was gonna say they sound like tiger
They're the-
tanks. Is that the
They're
right one?
all reliable.
The tiger
Yeah.
tanks the Germans
Yeah.
rode that were just fucking
Yeah.
shit. They were like
are
really
the old
powerful, but
reliables.
they were like
Yeah,
They were the
it's very
old
much like
reliables.
X34, just like, hey, we made these, they work. Let's just throw out billions of them and make some money and get the fuck out of the market.
they couldn't deal with mud, from what I remember.
Yeah. Aside from that, so tank depot got the tanks in there, but mostly just kind of otherwise just some storage, spare parts for vehicles, a couple of racks of weapons, some LRM and SRM ammo, enough ammo. You guys can definitely replace anything that you would have spent without having to dip into your own stores, which is great because your own stores of supplies are not great. Keeping it moving. River over here. You find your first evidence this was definitely meant to not just be a simple cache, but a long-term like barrack of some kind. You see one. Like several kinds of well, again, more storage facilities, more places to stay, but you also see what looks like a fully functional, if abandoned, hydroponics farm. A hydroponics farm. It's self-contained, so it clearly needs to be reactivated and turned on. But this is probably one of the only places you can actually grow fresh crops on this entire planet.
That's crazy, and I'm definitely telling the lady from the bar. The bartender lady.
All right then. Oh, we'll get there. Don't you worry.
What the heck?
Sierra. Sliding on down the row. It's another barrack, another supply depot primarily. The biggest difference between this one and the one that River came into is that this one also appears to contain an armory where you find several PDWs, personal scale weapons, a few battle rifles, some military geared equipment, and all of them have, are in the gray and royal blue of the Star League's Defense Force, which, it feels a bit weird to be looking at uniforms that are older than your grandparents, especially so many of them, as if they were just ready to be used again. But the Star League hasn't been a concept since, well, a very, very long time.
I didn't know my grandparents anyways, so.
Fair enough. River, I'll keep it very simple for you. There's fuel depots right here. This is probably where they kept either both actual fuel and a thermogel that would have kept the heating and things functional here. In fact, if you got out your Mech went inside, you notice these places are built to be temperature controlled. If you flip on the temperature controls, which yes, this place still has power, it's decently warm inside all these buildings. It's comfortable, it's not bad. Of course, yet again, another supply depot, barracks, place to stay, nothing crazy like that. It does have some spare fuel canisters for if the people have personal lantern canisters, personal heater, stuff like that. There's fuel for those back here. Here, though, here's where it gets interesting. Because it's clearly opened, as in you could get access to it. But there's clearly, you almost wonder what could have happened here. Because you just fought a bunch of shithole scrap heap mechs and a couple of okay tanks. And sure, there were a lot of mechs for some pirates, especially because in the other lance and a half you fought not long ago. But this had to have either been their boss thinking he could keep this score to himself and not telling his other folks what he found here, or maybe they just didn't really know what to do with what they were looking at and wanted to keep them in pristine condition. Because you're looking at an elevator shaft that, as you look down, leads to an entire underground depot loaded with Star League era Battlemechs.
Whoa. Bailey, I don't hear you.
I have myself muted. I was gonna say, is it one of those like you transport machinery up kind of lifts? Yeah.
And again, it's not a full depot. You wager this thing was meant to hold easily, perhaps a full battalion, maybe even a full regiment, so 100 or so mechs. And there's maybe 10, 20 here. And they're all a couple of different patterns scattered around in various storage depots. And they all, again, look old, dusted, and held up on cranes. You wager they haven't been powered on in centuries. So maybe it's time to get operational. But these are certainly Star League era mechs. And given that you're looking at some of their equipment, River, actually, I'd say both of you. You've spent time as a mercenaries operating. You've heard many a tale of the many people who have fought and blooded themselves in the inner sphere. And of all the fighting forces that have been known, there's never been one more large, logistically equipped, and more well-trained than the Star League Defense Force. Most notably, in the era where technology rapidly increased itself and spiraled into a massive, into the future, the best equipped mechs belong to the Star League Royal Division. And you're probably looking at some Royal Division patterned Battlemechs.
Shit.
We hit the good stuff.
The jackpot. Holy fuck.
You think Saki won't get mad at us?
I feel like all is gonna be forgiven.
I feel like she's still gonna get mad at us.
I don't know. What happened after you sent that fucking photo? I say, not knowing about the photo being sent as heard of, but I say it's Rainy.
Well, as you're all looking at this, and as River, you say we hit the jackpot, Camilla just pipes in and just says, I can't believe this. This could be more than just a turn in our fortunes. This could see us very well off, actually. Calmline cuts in again. And if you think that's the good news, you all should come over here. It's Jayla.
Oh
She
boy.
got in.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'll move the mech over and then dismount, I guess, because that seems like what we need to do. I'll let Herda out
And I'm
first.
coming with because I saw all of this with Sierra because I was still in Sierra's mech.
Yeah. Bastion, would you be a sweetheart and guard the entrance to make sure that no stragglers come through?
On patrol, he turns and begins to step off. Thank you, Brayden. I love that man.
Love, or
No, professional, of course.
brotherly? Okay.
Sierra just
being
like
He steps
giving
off.
Sierra the stinkiest. Like you just watched her to pull the most cretin version of the stinkiest side-eye face ever, and just like stop, please stop.
Bombastic.
I'm dying out here.
Sorry.
No, you can say it, Foxy.
Aside
You're
from your
allowed
criminally
to.
offensive, aside from your criminally offensive side eye, you all reassemble in front of Jayla, and as you're looking forward into a giant hangar the Atlas came out of, you see a damaged, wrecked, and ruined hangar torn apart and split by dozens and dozens of all the fire you all occasionally checked while you were looking at Papa Bear. It looks destroyed, wrecked, mangled, probably even impossible to recover. You don't see anything interesting in there at all. Jayla is still smiling like a madwoman, though.
Can I do some kind of roll to see what the heck she's talking about?
If you want.
Did you find out
I
the
mean, if
truth?
you, actually, you know what? I'll save you the trouble. Don't even bother with the roll. It's not the hangar she's staring at. It's her terminal screen.
I will look at terminal screen.
Anybody else going to what's terminal screen? You probably need to get out of your mech and walk on over to her.
I will join the huddle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nosy.
You all walk on over.
I open my
And
coat
as Shayla-
so River can be in my coat with me.
Yay.
As you all huddle closer, Jayla just points her hand up. The encryption diagram Shayla finishes and opens itself and pans away. You see several lines of code popping up. Registering. Password, you'll see several encrypted digits go in. Accepted. Approved. Registry online. Accessing cache. Holding. Several lines for a bit. The screen goes white and then black. You see imposed an 8-pointed star with one angle going the farthest out to one side. The symbol of House Cameron and also the Star League. And it's the defense force. Goose?
I think this is the most appropriate time to tell everyone that my negative trait is illiterate.
Oh no.
You can read symbols.
Well-
He cannot read. He cannot read.
You can look at symbols.
No matter what, there is no one in the Inner Sphere who does not know the symbol of the Star League. And that you've been seeing it all over this place, so clearly you're starting to pick up like, oh shit, this is old. And if anything, I think you read the look on Jayla's face. Like she smiles madly. A single tear rolls down her cheek. It's impossible. And as the Star League symbol shifts up somewhat, you'll see lines go across the screen, which will be, of course, where we end our session for the night. Accessing. Salient. Star League Memory Core.
Oh, whoa! Memory core.
I got that.
Jayla puts her hand down. A technological repertoire. Every technological innovation, weapons program, and creation built by the human race in the era of the Star League. Atmospheric processing, water transfusion, Battlemech technology. The Inner Sphere will change because of this. War will change because of this.
You gonna put our names beside yours in the history book?
I can't even think of books right now. All I can think of is what we can learn from this.
As long as that learning isn't discovered by the wrong people and then silenced.
Change war for the better for us, eh?
Awful weighty thing to put on a girl's shoulders, but try.
Hey,
Well-
Yes, Goose.
Goose?
Miss Jayla, do you think that there is Star League technology that could reverse expired food?
Oh my god.
Asking for a friend.
Goose! I feel like
Oh.
Goose is preparing
Goose.
his weird YouTube video where he eats expired World
Expired
War
memory.
II rations.
memory.
Also, Goose, I thought you can't read. If you can't read the expiration date, it doesn't matter, right?
He knows
You
numbers
are wrong.
specifically for
What I
K-pop
can't read
reasons.
can't stop me.
K-pop reasons. He gotta know release dates for albums, so he recognizes that.
So first off, friends, anything else in character to offer here?
Yes, Herda will take a look over at Jayla and just... You're gonna let Psyche get a crack at that too, right?
I can't think of a single person who wouldn't want technology spread across the Inner Sphere. The Great Houses be damned. This is revolutionary.
It's not really a great house thing. My sister deserves to go far better than I am, and she's no mech fighter. This will give her a leg.
But I'm certainly happy to share the credit. With the legendary mercenary company that brought the revolution of the return of the Star League. What a story it'll be.
I
Well.
seriously mean
Well.
let her read the Star League stuff, is what I'm getting at.
I'm thinking that maybe somebody here should contact Comstar.
Mm-mm. I don't think that'll be a good idea right now.
I would say
If
until
we
our
don't-
contract is over, we're
We
blah
should-
about the whole thing. But
Of
you know.
course, but I'm talking about if we don't want just one great house to have all of this. The best option is a impartial party.
That's
Wait
over
for
my
that
pay grade.
after House Liao's done with us?
Yeah, I know.
If y'all don't mind if I intrude here for a bit, I promise
yeah.
it's gonna make sense in a
Sorry.
bit. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I promise it's gonna make sense. Real quick. Let's do our outros if y'all don't mind.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So, in the order that I call you, real quickly, just tell the cast who you are, who you've played tonight, and where else you can be found on the internet. Let's start with Bailey this time.
Hello. I'm Bailey, or Skepsis on social media places, or Skepsis_Re. I was playing Sierra, Sarasat, or Desert Hate. Yeah, I don't have anything specific to promo right now, but I'd appreciate knowing what the heck is happening, so come join us next time we play.
Oh, don't you worry. Lots of things to find out next time, but we'll get there. Swing it on over to RJ.
Hey everybody, it's me, RJ. You can catch me at RJustice282 on Blue Sky and other social media places. I played Gary House, otherwise known as Goose. I did some mental gymnastics about if Goose really cared where it went or not, and landed on Goose is a in the now person, so he really doesn't care.
Which I can respect. Swing it on over to Rainy.
Hi, hello, my name is Rainy. You can find me mostly anywhere on the internet as Rainy Keys. If you're looking for me on the Dead Bird website, that's Rain Keys. And if you're looking for me over where the skies are bluer, that is rainykeys.bsky.social. Tonight, I played Herta Bancroft, call sign Sugar Rocks, and you guys will just have to come see us tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week, to figure out what the heck just happened. And tomorrow, you can catch me as, for the very last time on your screens, Kurama Chihiro during the Blade's Will finale.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be a fucking riot. I can't wait. And last, but certainly very far from least, of course, we pass it over to Eggchan.
Yo, that's me. You can find me as Eggchan on Twitch or EggSpaceChan on Itch. Oh, crazy how that rhymes. It was good playing as Riverside once again. Husbando to the lovely Sierra, and I'll be back here again next week. That's all I got going on.
Happy as hell to have you here for the ride. And of course, friend, that leaves me as Young Foxy, aka Big Foxy, also known as your favorite Fox Phillies finest, and I've been your Stratcom liaison for the duration of tonight's contract. You can find me on the internet at Young Foxy. It's YUNGFOXXII sometimes. There's no score in the middle, so if you can't find one, look for the other. I have been honored to be your game maestro for the evening, and I am happy as hell to be right back here with y'all again in exactly a week. So stick tight and be prepared for that, and certainly be prepared to see my face a little bit more in the future as certain things come up. Other than that, friends, the last thing I'll leave it on is as the group talks about what you should do with this thing, and as you debate on how to handle all of the loot you've discovered, including this revolutionary discovery that you've made, you realize something that's interesting. And it's that even though you sent off a picture of the Wolverine and how mangled it was, you haven't heard anything back from Psyche? Which is weird, because when you go to open your comm lines again, you realize it's strange. Seems like the local HPG just went offline.
Camilla recently talked to us, but we haven't heard anything from her since we started looking around, right?
Nope.
Yeah. Your
No,
eyes
Camilla
still
spoke
online,
when we
so
had...
you know for a fact the dropship is okay. It's not like the dropship is damaged or anything like that. But for some reason, the local HPG network, which sends messages off the planet and also receives it, appears to have suddenly just shut down.
Somebody noticed that we opened this.
And I wonder who that could be. This has been Mercenaries Do. We've been Neon Lights Roleplay. And you've all been incredible. Stay safe out there.
Can I shoot the base in the ammo rack?
If that is how we end, I will die.